You're viewing the raw material, the dough before the bread, you know, which is the live stream that we do every week, and then that live stream then gets cut into nice to watch videos later on in the week. So if you're here and you're saying, I'm here to watch something high quality, sadly this is not it. But what we are going to be doing today for all of the people who are here to enjoy Ashes PVE is we're going to be celebrating. We'll let everybody filter in here to the chat. I actually got to get my phone out, make sure we're actually getting I'm not just talking into a void right now. And then what we're going to do, talk about some Ashes. What's up, Frank? Frank's here. I know Frank's here, so the stream must be live. Talk about some Ashes. We're going to play through the PVE yet again. And then I am pleased to say that as of
not that long ago,
30 minutes ago, all of the Ashes Corpse of Veros subscriber shipments are out the door and in the postal system.
Air horn.
Bryce, on the air horn over there. So they're all on the way. They're all out to everybody. So we want to celebrate that today with a nice Wednesday Ashes PVE experience.
Ashes we're gonna be Wednesday indeed.
Gonna be taking some precons. We're gonna be playing heroic.
We're undefeated, or at least I guess. Yeah, we're both undefeated.
We're all undefeated.
We're all undefeated.
We've not lost to the Chimera yet.
Yeah, so we're, I guess, dialing it up and seeing if one, we lose, and two, do we have a good time?
We're stronger than Nick is the basic premise here. Yeah. He designed a Chimera that could not contain the power
of us.
Of 25 years, 50 years of collective TCG experience on the table.
I absolutely love when companies do that. It's like combined 118 years of tabletop gaming, card game, competitive experience.
It's not nothing. It's not nothing, man.
I mean, you could get 100 people that are brand new and say the same thing.
25 years of experience still doesn't know how to organize cards. Do you still need those blue Jaguars?
Yeah.
Unrelated. There's 3 of them. I think you can only have 1. 2? You can have, here's 2. Another one. You want another one?
Why do you have 4?
Dude, I got so many.
That's interesting. It's almost like someone may have borrowed these.
No, I don't need to borrow them. I had 4 already.
Why would you ever have 4 and I have 0? And there's 2 per person, so it's kind of an interesting equation.
I had a double Aerodel because I had the Reborn as well. Doi. You not remember that?
So you think I went from 4 to 0?
Well, I'm just asking where your summon blue Jaguars, because I don't got 6 of those. Maybe your blue Jags are in the same place.
I don't need 4.
Okay, well now I got 2. But I heard that Frank said he was staying the whole time today, which is awesome. Totally Random Studios, what's up? Good to see you. Everybody's calling the Chimera Randall also, which is hilarious. If you've seen that in the Discord, have you seen that?
I have not, but that is very funny.
And that's from the famous animated show Minions.
I saw that cartoon of that character.
What's it actually from?
It's from
Emperor's New Groove. What is it?
Monster University.
Monster U.
Isn't it Monsters Inc?
No, well, that's the business. That's the business wing.
That's step 1, and then they go back to the past.
Oh, and like
they got their degrees, and then they incorporated.
I guess it's in both.
I think it starts as this is his job. He works at Monsters Inc.
Oh, I see.
Like
Randall does.
No, Sully does.
Okay.
The big blue.
Okay.
And the eyeball.
What's up, Scott Crazy? Good to see you. Good to see everybody filtering in here. But Restream's gotten a little better. They're doing new stuff.
Well, good on them.
Yeah. Right, what dice do you need?
There it is. Boom. I need 5 nature and 5 wolves.
5 nature, 5 wolves. Okay. I like that. That's a good spread. That's my #1 spread, actually. Illusion,
water,
nature. That's the best. Ooh, you've got old dice and new dice. Let's get you the new ones.
You gotta match them all up, because that's not how
it works. All right, so what we're doing today is we're basically going to take a look at a play experience that's probably similar to a lot of people who are starting with PVE Ashes. And so I'm going to be playing the out of the Red Rains Corpse of Veros box, Noah Red Moon, plus all of the ceremonial cards that come in that box.
So basically, just
many of which I have not seen.
The stack of cards that comes in the Corpse of Veros box.
That's right.
Straight
and then Zach is playing a precon from the master set, Aerodel. Yeah. So those things are all going to be happening. So if you're a brand new player, this is probably how you're going to start with this kind of a setup. And we'll see if
Precon's on heroic. What could go wrong?
we can do anything here. Well, our clever, again, 50 years of combined TCG experience doesn't get you nowhere.
Surely we cannot be beaten.
Doesn't get you nowhere. What's up, Torres88? He said, just listen to the latest podcast. Zach came in this morning and he said, man, the podcast we post is doing a great job of getting people into Magic the Gathering.
I did indeed say that.
I said, awesome, great.
Yeah, and that was the goal.
Yeah, well, that's marketing at its finest.
Yeah. I mean, we've done that forever.
Yeah, get everyone into things we're not selling.
It's like, we don't know how this makes sense for us yet, but someday it will.
I like that there's an assumption that it does. It's like most people would say, hey, it just doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Faith springs eternal over here.
It's sort of like those throwback streams. Tons of people have said that's how they found us. And
I could find a way into... Yeah, that's true. Maybe all these people are going to start playing Magic, and then they're going to be like, oh, this is so crazy. Subscriptions are definitely the best thing, so I want to play a game that I can subscribe to.
Man, I would absolutely be amped about a subscription that... If we offer what we were offering for Magic, I was in my experience right now, that I would be way happier.
Yeah,
I guess is the way to say that.
But isn't it true though that experience isn't available because Magic doesn't need it to be available?
I think so. So a little update. We talked about it last week on stream, but if you just listen to the podcast, effectively immediately after the podcast, you and I were talking, and I was at least considering the idea of getting a collector box. Because the One Ring, one of one, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, well, if I got it, will we open it on stream? And it's like, yeah, let's do that. And so I was like, all right, let me go find a way. How do I make sure I get this box? And I told this story last week on stream because it was after we had done the podcast. But I'm impressed at how months before release I'm willing to pay. I don't even know how much per pack. I won't even do that math. It's just $400+ for a box of 12 cards.
It's about $40.
And there's not really, as far as I can tell, just an easy, clean, reliable way.
You can't just buy from Amazon, man?
To do that. You can. But everyone on our Discord was like, whatever you do not buy from Amazon for all these scary reasons. So I was like, I don't want to do that.
So it would have been fine if you hadn't gone to Discord. That was your problem. You asked people.
Yeah.
You should have just gone through the funnel.
I mean, if normal me would have just been like, buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it. And then, day of release comes. They're like, oh, sorry, we didn't have enough, so we canceled your order. And it's like, oh, cool.
Jeff found us from the Decipher Star Wars Lord of the Rings series.
See? I mean, can you imagine the stream without Jeff? It's crazy.
I know, yeah.
But really, though,
what are you saying?
These streams are like, would be so unenjoyable if there weren't a lot of people out there. And like, the people find us in a million different ways and join this community.
I'm glad you feel that way.
Yeah.
Jeff said, I bought Star Wars Destiny tokens from you guys a few years ago, but I didn't engage with your brand past your web store at the time.
I mean, that's a fine way to engage with us.
If you just want to buy things, that's okay too.
we accept all.
We accept that completely. You know what I was thinking? Just this morning when I was pulling out Ashes PVE solo and thinking about these kinds of games. I feel like what isn't being marketed to or attacked in the business sense is puzzle players. Like my mom just got a $40, I bought it for a birthday, Christmas, I can't remember. Like a $40 wooden puzzle that she then sat down with 30 minutes, 45 minutes every night and started piecing together, and it took her about a month and she got it done. And she loves that. She loves the puzzle. Right?
Yeah.
How many people?
My wife is a puzzle person.
Love puzzles, and it's like you can pitch them an experience that is, you got 45 minutes or so. You want to sit down and have an interesting intellectual experience while kind of relaxing your mind. Ashes Reborn, baby.
I mean, these games are really just very elaborate puzzles.
They're very elaborate puzzles.
Yeah.
It's like text-based puzzles.
Yeah, which a lot of people do not like word problems.
Correct.
Or
true,
like strategic consequences and decision making.
Yeah, you just put the puzzle piece in. She was also a solitaire player. Is your wife a solitaire player?
Yeah, absolutely.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
It's an archetype. Because the thing about solitaire, even solitaire. It's a little more living than a puzzle. We'll back it up. A puzzle is there's a right answer.
Yeah.
And there's one right answer.
Yeah.
A piece goes where a piece goes, period. Solitaire is similar, and the puzzle is you're trying to get 4 suits stacked up from ace up. But you do have some agency in terms of when you're making certain decisions to try to complete this puzzle. But these games are like, I mean, I don't even know how many degrees past
Solitaire times, 16, 17 iterations.
Yeah, because there's like in poker, there may be the right choice in terms of this is the highest odds, but that is different a lot of times than the right choice based on what's actually happening at the table. And you don't know that, but that uncertainty for some people is like miserable.
Yeah, problematic.
Yeah, I don't know if your mom feels that way.
It's that whole thing of it could be the right choice, but the incorrect choice.
Resulting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you may have made the right bet in poker and you lose all your money.
Yeah, because they had the 1% pair of twos or something.
Yeah, so you have to be willing to or capable, the good players typically are capable of zooming out far enough to say, I made the 85% bet, I lost the money. Okay, go to the next hand.
Yeah, next hand.
You just keep doing it.
And the good TCG players as well. Yeah. And the good Ashes Reborn players. So I would say.
Still looking for some of those. Never met one in person, honestly.
That's true.
Not true. I guess we had Ashes weekend. I've never played cooperative Ashes with one. You know what I mean?
Man, don't I?
Oh, man.
I know exactly
Some
what
light
you mean.
Jabs. How about that? I will say,
I gotta catch up with you guys.
Your puzzle market, I think there are a lot of board games in that category.
Yeah, for sure.
Which are like one level up from like a solitaire or just doing a puzzle and interactive a little bit.
I've heard the term Tableau building games.
Is
that a thing?
Tableau with an EAU?
Yeah.
I know it's a thing because I've heard of it, but I am not.
Like Sagrada, I think, is one of those. But it's kind of like an advanced puzzle, maybe. Our board game knowledge is so ignorant.
Sagrada, I played Sagrada. It reminds me of almost like a kind of. It's a similar concept as deck builder, except for you're building a stained glass composition. It's almost like a Tetris-y thing where like certain pieces have to go in certain ways and you score points for lining them up in certain ways. So yeah, it is. That's what I meant by like there's a step up into the board game arena that is more hidden. There are a lot of those kind of games.
We need to have like a 15-point path to success where you start with a puzzle and then you go to solitaire and then you move your way up to Ashes Reborn.
That would be really cool.
And it's like 15 products. And
can you imagine going on that journey?
You get one a month.
Do you think any of the classic games slot in there? Is there a bridge before you get to board game that's like chess or poker?
Well, it's got to be like, I feel like it's got to be all solo, play by yourself stuff.
Oh, that's a big restriction.
Yeah. But like, I feel like that's where the end can be like an Ashes Reborn and then all the way up to even like Marvel Champions or Arkham Horror.
And I imagine that journey would be slightly different if you know your start point and your end point.
Yeah.
So it's like puzzle to Ashes. But you could imagine too, like all the way to Fab. Because like going to Fab for me, there would be a poker along the way.
Yeah, definitely. Once you introduce the 1v1, you're in a hole.
Yeah, but I think you could have that journey of like choose a start point and an end point, and what we're trying to do is have the shades of gray in between.
Yeah.
It's like find games that get you closer.
Yeah.
That would be really.
And if you got 1 to 15 and you got here, then I think your next step is okay. We're going to do 1 to 15 after this into 1v1 games. Because then you kind of like I feel like you have a comfort with the way that rule structure works and the way that turns and phases function, and so now you can move into like a.
I feel like
or not
one step from this is playing PvP Ashes.
Oh, easy! It's the immediate bridge. Right there, it is.
So that's just step 16.
Or the Marvel Champions dueling game.
That's not even a leap. Yeah, I don't think that one's happening.
Jeremy De Laporte says, "Hey guys, hello Jeremy. It's good to see your name in the chat. Love it." Brent Serrata, I've been with y'all for a long time. I bought Destiny sets from you and watched the opening stuff long ago. What's up, Brent? Saga sets for life. Brendover saying most board games are puzzles of some variety. I think puzzle in the strictest sense is pretty much every trading card game, collectible game, board game, every game. Is there a game that's not a puzzle of some kind? Red Rover? Problem with these games is you can't just pull them out. They require you to do a big setup. Puzzle people like to just pop it out and start doing it. That's true. That's why it's number 15 on the list. Torres says Ravensburger is a big puzzle company and they're jumping into the TCG realm with Disney's Lorcana. It honestly is a very interesting partnership.
Ravensburger plus Disney to do a collectible.
I saw one of the Lorcana cards posted in the Discord, and it's strange. It's strange.
What's strange about it?
It was like I can't remember. It was one of the Winnie the Pooh characters, and it was like
Eeyore?
Yeah, during an encounter, you get +2 baubles or whatever, and it's like it's just strange. I don't know what is it gonna look like. Have you seen? Have we got playthroughs and stuff yet of that?
Nope. No, that's actually kind of a point of major contention from some people, where it's like the hype on it and even them spoiling stuff is like too soon / not enough information for it to matter. So people are kind of just like, this isn't everybody, but sort of just starting to be exhausted by just more things that we don't really know what they mean, and they're just kind of dragging it out.
You've had 20 appetizers and you're ready for the main.
Yeah, just kind of doing the thing. But there's a ton of hype for that game. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah, Disney, man. Disney people, man. Disney.
Man, Disney indeed.
I mean, you could literally put no text on the cards; it wouldn't matter, and there would be enough success to probably put it in the top 4 or 5.
Yeah, like I found out recently, one of my aunt-in-laws is a huge Mickey Mouse person.
They're out there, man.
Yeah, and I get it. Like Mickey Mouse and Disney, especially. We're going into a thing here for a second. So Disney,
go on.
Walt Disney revolutionized a handful of industries. Specifically, it's like when he first started, he was creating short films that were in black and white with no audio that would be shown in local theaters.
Right, before the feature, right?
Yeah. And like some of the things that were big, I mean, he did it. But point of it is, Mickey Mouse was the face and the main character in a lot of these initial things. So if you're actually around the first time you saw a color cartoon, and it's Mickey Mouse, like, and you're 8 or you're 10, even if you're 30, that's like, and you're kids,
weight.
it's like, that's a notable moment. Same thing with like first time the cartoon shows up on your TV, or first the theme parks when they first got invented. I mean, it was just totally different layer. Anyways, so her aunt, my wife's aunt, is just, I had no idea. And then all of a sudden it was like giant, but like collects Mickey Mouse things like I collect card games.
I was going to say, so it's kind of like we would feel about Pokemon in many ways. It was just that formative thing that was like, whoa, this is different and notable.
And and merchandising was a big deal. It was one of the early, like, put Mickey Mouse on a binder. And like, that's not a thing that was happening,
Is Mickey Mouse the West's Hello Kitty?
I don't know enough about Hello Kitty to say that.
It's apparently the biggest brand in all of Asia. Like by a long shot.
Really? Bigger than Pokemon?
I saw that a while ago. I don't know if that's true at all.
Bigger than Pokemon?
That's why it was so weird. Hold on.
Bigger than Pokemon?
Hold on.
Are you a fan of Pikachu?
Let me plug this into Chat GPT-4. Biggest brands. What was it? Animated brands?
Brand Game says, I was told there'd be milk and cookies at this party. I'm here to collect.
What was I looking at? Was it animated brands?
I think that you're right.
Biggest? No, it was like Marvel and Disney and fantasy. No,
Pericles. I can't wait to strike down Ariel with Kylo Ren.
Movies.
I doubt Star Wars gets in there, honestly.
Biggest movie. What would it be called?
Biggest IP?
This is top global brands.
I could have
Top
sworn
IPs.
It was,
Yeah.
It was
Biggest
Pokemon
IPs
by a mile
in the world.
In the world, at least. But if you segment it down to Asia, that might be different. I would just expect it to be Pokemon.
Well, but Hello Kitty's got to rock. Okay. Pokemon is. You're right. Number 1, 92 billion. Number 2, Hello Kitty, 80 billion.
Yeah.
Number 3, Winnie the Pooh, 75. Number 4, Mickey Mouse. So yes, it is. Winnie the Pooh is crushing Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Winnie the Pooh's the bomb, dude.
Winnie the Pooh is the bomb. Star Wars under Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh at 65.
Yeah, dude. Star Wars is like a child compared to those IPs.
And then Pan Man.
What?
Is that out of our reach? We have not engaged with that at all.
Pan Man.
Let's look that up.
Wow.
And then Disney Princess way down at 45. Mario at 36.
Way down.
Yeah.
Look at Mario go, though. He's just running, man. Yeah. You know what? Mario and Mickey have a really similar energy to me. It's like little guy trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Just like trying to do good.
Ant-Man is a Japanese children's superhero picture book series. Wow.
You say that again?
Japanese children's superhero picture
Man,
book series
what?
running from 1973 until 2013.
Tell me this. Why is Japan so good at this stuff?
Japan's good at everything.
Like, they make the best cars. Or at least they did. I don't know if that's still true, but I think
Still
so.
true. My Toyota 2003 Toyota Tacoma is still running at 230,000 miles.
Dude, my 2002 Toyota Camry is cruising, man. Cruising.
Toyota Bros.
But then, even Star Wars is heavily inspired by Japanese films.
Yeah, well, honestly, there's a culture of Kaizen, man. I mean, just constant improvement and perfection.
Yeah, so true.
Like, the Japanese are crushing the bourbon game now, too, the whiskey game.
Yeah, it's just
at
not
large.
fair. I gotta go to Japan. Fab
Jonathan's been to Japan.
Fab is releasing in Japan soon.
Ooh, there you
It
go.
has already happened.
I thought it
Well, Xenotrauma went to a tournament.
yes. It's there, but it's not. I don't think it's printed in Japanese yet.
Okay, cool.
But soon it is actually being printed in Japanese. So.
They're localizing it. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Ashes away, huh? What's up, Robin? Jeremy Mario's coming up in the world. It's going to be huge someday. Totally
Mario?
Random says Japan does everything better than we do.
They
Well,
really do.
that's what I'm saying.
But there's a Mario film coming out soon. What's that?
Also, one of the cool things that this whole Mana no Aware thing that was in L5R, right? Inspired by this Japanese concept of impermanence.
This too shall pass.
And I've studied Zen a lot and those kinds of things. But in the culture, I was looking up, so I was really interested in Shosugiban for the house, which is charred wood.
I like that
Which
material.
originated in Japan as far as I'm sure setting wood on fire is not, that probably has happened a lot, but anyway, it was a normal material there.
As a scientific choice,
Yeah.
maybe not. Wood's been burning since the
Yeah, totally. But
beginning of time, my dude. Well,
who created Shosugiban? God. Lightning
Amen.
strikes. So all that to say, what I found out was that the standard approach in Japan is to take this wood and you don't treat it and you don't oil it and you let it turn gray and then you demolish it and you rebuild. And there's the culture that is built out of tsunamis and earthquakes and stuff, that all of these structures and all of this stuff is never even intended to be permanent. So you let it age and then you redo it, and you let it age and you redo it. Cyclical.
There's three distinct mentalities here that are where I had not. That is like a revelation for me.
Awesome.
It's really cool because there's one which I think is the modern Western, at least American vibe of like build it efficiently and all about now, and then like eventually it won't be that good anymore.
Yeah,
So
or quickly.
it'll decay.
Yeah.
And or just not be valuable or whatever, and that's where you get like these, whatever. Yeah, alternate, which is like more European to me, in my experience at least, is they still have buildings around from thousands of years ago.
Right.
So there's an interest on my part to like build something that lasts,
Mm-hmm.
and like not be American culture of just like, build something that's good right now, not
Mhm.
something that's good in 20
Like
or
the
80.
cheap, effective, easy to build, but is not going to last.
Yeah, like so we're
like
working
all
on
of our strip malls and all this.
we're
kind
working
of
on
stuff.
3.0, and it would be pretty easy to build cheap and open soon, but we're electing to not do that in an attempt to build something better and more sustainable and longer lasting.
Right.
So,
Right.
but third version of this is that, which is kind
Yeah.
of cool, which is just understanding there's an expiration date on everything,
Mm-hmm.
and you're okay with that, and like you just effectively respect and honor that impermanence,
Yeah.
and don't expect too much out of these things.
Yeah. Make it beautiful. But you think about like the Zen, like the gardens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where you like there's an entire art form that is like these monks will come in and they'll have their colored sand and stuff, and they will do these incredible like days of work making these incredible things and then wipe them away. That's it. It's like that's the whole thing. It's like insane, but it makes sense if you look at the culture there and the even like the religious, what I would call it religious. I guess what we would consider religion, but it's really more philosophical, like the Zen and the kind of the way that developed. You see it. I mean, the impermanence, the cyclical nature of things. It's pretty awesome to culturally appreciate how we all have come about.
Yeah, which I think in application and tabletop is interesting as well. I think there's a desire for at least expandable games to have permanent life.
Yeah.
And I'm getting, over the past 15, 20 years, start to understand that most games come and go
Mm-hmm.
in 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 15 years, whatever it is. And even if they don't go, your active involvement and or playing experience of those games does for a lot of people.
And publisher support.
Yeah, and players come and go.
Mm-hmm.
Both actually literally and just interest in the game wanes or whatever. So you just slowly over time start to enjoy the moment when it's there, and then
Don't hold on.
yeah,
Let things go when it's time, you know?
it's tough.
You want to play some Ashes?
I do.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, so here's what we're doing today. We're going to play Ashes, Red Rains, the Corpse of Eurus. Now, as far as I understand it, Red Rains is to signify it is a PvE product line, and Corpse of Eurus is this product within that product line.
Okay.
That may not be true, but I think that's true. Here, look, it's right here on the box. Red Rains tells me that this is for co-op solo, particularly. Corpse of Eurus, Deluxe Game Mode expansion.
So your expectation is the next release that we send through the subscription will be Red Rains, subtitle
Chimera.
different.
Yeah, probably, maybe.
Or it'll be
Or it'll be a PvP release.
Maybe it'll be, Blue Rains.
But they're calling it Ashes Reborn, Red Rains, the Corpse of Eurus.
All
Right?
right.
So you would imagine the hierarchy then is the game, the mode, the release.
I'm in it.
Because they're fighting over the Red Rains and they got the little death drops and stuff.
Almond butter, thank you very much.
Let's give it up for our sponsor, Almond Butter.
If you ever dip
me
an
tell you.
apple into some almond butter, dude, it'll change your game, I swear. No, Almond Butter, the user out on YouTube, saying y'all are getting handsomer every stream. You just got to call it out when there's kindness in the world.
I think Almond Butter is looking for a kickback there. Because you have engaged in eating almond butter, have you not? Or are you not? Are you doing sun butter?
Had almond butter. I currently do peanut butter.
Oh.
That is actually just peanuts ground up.
Yeah. So none of the
Preservatives
palm oil.
or sugar or oils
Yeah.
or not, stuff.
It's not as good.
The peanut butter?
Yeah.
Well, anything with less sugar for a while is not as good.
But I
But
want that freaking smooth, beautiful texture, Zach.
two things. I normally put the peanut butter in things, so I don't need the texture, like in overnight oats. Second is the things like regular. I had regular peanut butter the other day, just a little bit of it, and I was just like, "Oh my god!"
You feel like it was really sweet?
Yeah, it, like punched me in the face with how sweet
Yeah.
it was.
It's like that one time I couldn't even get you to drink a root beer anymore.
It would. It's
like
too
I'm
much.
losing my friend.
I used to love. Well, this is
We
so
can't
that
do anything
you.
fun together anymore.
This is so that you have your friend around longer, so you don't lose your friend at 52 to some random.
No, man, I'm looking to have my friend for 30 years and then to rebuild.
Well, it's like, it's like a Japanese thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I know you're eventually gonna go eat the hamburger, dude.
I want an overheated friendship, and then I want it gone.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that's another thing I think in what now that we're here at Western culture, there's this attitude that
Maybe American.
and that's what I mean by Western.
We'll see. Depending on what you're about to say, I'll tell you.
I think there's this attitude of friends are forever,
Mm.
and I think that's like we aren't good at acknowledging. Like I had friends in college I was really trying to hold on to for a long time, and then it's like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
It's like if you're around, we can have a good time together, but like, you know what I mean? Like we don't have to feel
totally.
obligated to like
Totally.
stay in it. And as humans, I don't think we're designed to be as connected to as many people as we are today.
Yeah.
Like 30 years ago, would have gone to college with people and then maybe seen them once or twice in my life after that.
Yeah.
Most of them. And now it's like, well, we can be friends on Facebook and I can follow you on it. And like, I don't know. It's like a lot. There's a lot of people around, right?
Too many. Yeah, you just kind of have to be practical about it, don't you?
Anyways.
What we're doing today, I'm playing Noah Red Moon with the ceremonial deck included in the Corpse of Eurus. Zach is playing Aerodel Summerguard with the Master Set Precon deck. This is going to look very similar to anybody who's starting to play Ashes PVE with the Master Set and the Corpse of Eurus. These are things that you can do right out of the box and follow along with us as we do it. So we can work through some potential rules questions of these new cards, of which, again, I haven't seen very many of them. I've been waiting for this exact moment to do that. And we can see how the game plays out. Now, we're going to be playing on Heroic to see if we can actually be defeated by this Chimera, because so far we have not been defeated.
If we succeed, that means that we are Ashes gameplay gods.
Of course.
And if we fail, we have succeeded because we have
Given the people what they want.
we have upped the challenge because our experiment is to see if we can make it hard enough to lose.
Yeah.
So in this way, we have created a win-win scenario.
This is what I call a win-win.
A win-win-win, because if we win, we're great at the game. If we lose, we proved our point, and that everyone out there wins for having experienced it regardless.
Just
Three wins.
getting to be here. It's fun for all of us. Let's set up the Chimera. I'm gonna start on page 6 of the rule book again. So this is still new for a lot of folks. So we're gonna go through it. A classic. We're not gonna blow through it, even though of course we know everything that we're doing here. I'm gonna center this board here.
Clearly.
Also, anyone who got here, we said it early, but all Corpse of Veros shipments
Out the door.
are out the door.
And if you're a local pickup person, it'll be available on Friday.
Yeah, so it's good times over here, and I think that means most of them will be Friday, Saturday, which should be good for everybody.
What is today? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
It's always Wednesday when we stream, isn't it?
Yeah, still
I
Wednesday.
shouldn't ask that on stream anymore. What day is it?
Place the Chimera card that corresponds to the difficulty and player count onto the Chimera board. So I've got Corpse of Veros, Chimera, Heroic level 1, 2 players. Those are all true things. There it is. Terrifying. We're going to create stacks of the Behavior and Ultimate cards. So I've got my Ultimate cards here, starting with phase 1, 2, and then 3. Behavior 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to set the 5 Rage dice to their basic side. They didn't have to include these, you know?
Or the board.
Or that cute D12. My favorite.
It's like a little mini.
Gather 18 aspect cards. Multiple options. We're going to take the recommended option. Choose all aspects of the same subtype. Do you want to do Fury or Shadow today?
Let's do Fury.
Okay. Classic Fury battle. I'm going to separate these out into Shadow and Fury.
Frank says, everyone watch for guard rolls.
Oh, man.
That's the hardest thing to remember,
I'm
for
going to
sure.
miss it every time. All 50 years of combined TCG experiences.
And we can't remember that.
Can't remember a freaking roll. All right, I've got my shadow cards over here. I'm going to set those aside. I don't need those for today's game. We're playing the Fury. Create the starting battlefield by setting up a row of random face-down aspect cards facing each player in an arrangement that matches the starting setup on the Chimera card. So I'm going to look at the starting setup of the Chimera card right here. It's at the very bottom here. It's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. So I'm going to go, these are pretty randomized, but I'll go ahead and shuffle it on. I should have them in 2 stacks, like a stack of 1 and a stack of 2, but I'm just going to kind of freestyle it here.
Van is in the house.
1,
We can officially
2,
begin.
1, 1, 2. Zach, I'll let you do the same. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Classic video game cheating setup.
Up, down, left, right, left.
A, B, A, B. That Aladdin game for Sega was the best. It was so good. It got real hard at the end.
For some reason,
And that magic carpet level was so hard.
the Lion King. Did you ever play Lion King game?
All those games are so
They
hard.
were very hard at some point. It's like you randomly get to like level 3, and all of a sudden it's like no,
It's like, I'm a child.
and no explanation.
No,
No
of course
internet
not.
to solve it. These go here.
Yeah, that works. Wait, hold on, no. Did you shuffle them up?
I did.
Yeah, okay. Shuffle the remaining aspect cards. Thank you, Zach, to create a face-down draw pile. And then we're going to put the fatigued card, because it's 2 players, we're going to put it here, so that when the Chimera runs out of deck, we'll flip it over. And then if the Chimera runs out of deck again, it's good for us. Probably won't happen unless we're playing like an abundance deck or a mill deck.
That means they're fatigued.
Yeah.
And they will slowly die.
They'll slowly die. Should we try to center this? You think this is the middle of the board, yeah?
Yeah, there it is. Center this thing.
Nothing but the best for all of you.
Okay, seriously, I think guard rolls are so hard to remember because every other function of the Chimera happens on its turn. It's the only Chimera related thing that you actually have to be aware of on your own turn. Yeah.
I like the ceremony of it, man. You know, just like setting up the game. I'm wonky here. See, like I like taking the time to make this look good and then immediately wrecking it.
And then totally forgetting about it for the rest
I'm
of
just like a Zen gardener.
it. It all comes full circle. Doesn't it?
It's my nickname in competitive games.
The Zen
Here
Gardener.
comes the Zen Gardener.
That's definitely accurate.
His moves are slow and precise.
I've heard it. You on stream, commentators? Man, have you ever seen the Zen Gardener?
He's breathing deeply. Players should set up as normal following standard rules in the Ashes rulebook.
He must be meditating.
Oh no,
Just,
he's
like,
meditating.
You get on camera in like middle of the game, you just see Steven do this.
He's going into Zazen mode.
Or like,
he can't be stopped. All right, let's put this nice die up here. That looks good. Actually, let's put it here in the pile of dice. That's kind of the way you want it, right?
almond butter. What up? New stream sponsor. Don't forget to make your apples taste delicious.
Man, good branding there, Zach. Thank
says
you.
quaking in my boots.
Don't forget to make your apples taste delicious. Almond butter. Wash it down with a nice cold glass of Nalgene water. Where's my bottle?
Is it? It's not glass though.
Here it is.
Specifically.
This is looking pretty ragged, honestly.
Well, maybe you should do as we said earlier and be at peace. Let it go to rest.
Past inside the present. How could that even work? Think about that one.
Jonathan off screen. I wish that we had a cam on his face when he said that. It's like, yeah.
He was like the Photoshop kid.
Yeah, basically. Oh, man.
I mean, yeah, every moment of the past is in every present moment, isn't it? Okay, let's set up like normal. So shuffle our cards. We got to get our first 5. Oh, yeah. No, I don't ever know how to do this well. You already did
my
it.
first 5, yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to get all my summon stuff.
Definitely grab all the summon stuff.
But I got to figure out how to spend my dice.
On the video game cheat code front, for some reason, the cheat code for entering God mode in Twisted Metal has always stuck in my brain.
Twisted Metal, was that the car one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that game was so
That
good.
game
You had
was
the
good.
weapons and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that game was so
Yeah, like
good.
the ice cream truck and the tank.
We played a ton of
No,
Twisted
we played so
Metal.
much. There
And
were
the other
2
one,
of them.
Vigilante 7?
Vigilante 8.
Vigilante 8.
is the one we played because we're tier 2 people.
I freaking loved Vigilante 8. Oh my gosh.
Going like over those big snowy mountains. And...
I had a sick ultimate on whatever I just remember it being so awesome. I think it was like a missile barrage. Like, it just hit everybody on the board. Cool. Okay, I've got 3 ready spells, so I think I'm going to start with those. So no one else playing the ceremonial deck, maybe you just start with these. It might not be the right choice. It's a good place to start, though. And I'm going to pull dice on casting cost and casting cost. You know what I'm saying? So, like, play the spell and cast the spell. So this is going to be a knife.
Jason Lindley's hand. Heads up, Steven. Most first 5s for this pre-con involve recurring an ally with the ceremony power.
Oh, no. Okay, so we'll set aside a ceremony die for the power. And then we'll set aside this, because we'll use a shadow target. Choose a target opponent and place 1 exhaustion token on an unexhausted ready spell they control. That's so good.
Your water bottle was neither white nor clear when you first started, right? People are asking.
No,
it
it wasn't
like
clear. It wasn't
yeah, it
clear.
was
That
like,
would be a disaster. It was white, though. It was white.
Pure white.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was. It's been in the sun and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's baked. I like to put a nice plastic bottle out in my truck in 100-degree weather,
Yeah.
filled with water, leave it there for a day, and then come in and chug it.
There's nothing like some warm water on a hot day.
I think this Calamity Golem is something that I should do. That looks like a good one. I've got to destroy an ally to place it onto the battlefield. That's really good with the blood puppets here. Oh, well, hold your horses there, everybody. Okay. I've done it.
So, you know we have almond butter in the chat. But now we have Cigar Chump and Sarge saying microplastics for the win.
Yeah, definitely. We all like to be made of a little bit of plastic. Okay, but if I'm recurring, I don't want to recur an ally. That's not me. It's not who I am.
Says the guy playing the all ceremonial
All right, let's
deck.
get this. This dark magic stuff isn't for
It's
me.
like I'm on all nature. It's like, you know what? I really don't like direct damage at all.
Okay, here we go. Old Salt is the thing you want to recur, probably.
Dice Hand Entertainment saying, good evening. Will there be a reprint available through your shop? I missed the order. Yes, we're planning to put those in stock later this week. If you go to the website now and find Red Range, you can sign up for the wait list, and we have plenty of that on the way. If you get the notice and it sells out, we will have more on the way. We'll keep doing that until we can't anymore, whatever that looks like.
Okay, so we got to do Calamity Golem, and then we need a 1-coster that we can throw out and then bring back. It's got to be the Blood Puppeteer, right? And then you cast that twice. I think this is how it's supposed to work. Yes. Yes. Boom. Easy. Wait.
Done.
Yes, that's 5 cards. Good. Done it.
Symmetric Stand is, it's always good to know what will end up killing you. Example, microplastics. The thing, I think you were the one that told me about, when we're talking about plastics and recycling and stuff, that the problem with like bacteria that eats plastic is that everyone has plastic in them at this point. So there's a fear that it would actually just wipe out everybody.
That's my fear. I don't know if it's an actual fear. But,
I think about that.
But it's just like, yeah, so like a lot of people are like, if we develop a microbe that eats plastic, we can solve all of this non-biodegradable plastic. But then it will eat us.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be very careful with that.
We won't be, though.
Always. Always.
It's like, yeah, but if we're careful, it's like, okay, well then stop there because we can't do it. It's like right now, AI is just kind of like, let's see what this does.
Yeah.
End of humanity in 30 years.
But it'll be, you know, as we said earlier, all things must end.
All things must end.
So
that's right. What is life without death? 2 sides of the same coin.
Well, without
they
death,
come in together, they leave
exist.
together.
Right? It just is.
It just is. Thank you, Zach.
What's
Is
cool
that
without
Bill Clinton or is that Nisargadatta? We'll never know.
What's the Sargadatta?
Nisargadatta, he was one of the gurus from my studies.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I know about Walt Disney though.
Yeah.
Steve
also,
Jobs.
you know, it's sort of.
Et cetera, et cetera.
You ready to do this thing?
Oh, sure.
All right, let's roll them up. Who's first player? You?
Sure.
All right, it's you. I'll point it at you.
Walk me through it. That's hilarious. Gimmicker saying the bacteria already exists, so either we're doomed or fine. We're just waiting to find out.
Oh, well, there you go.
How many basics did you have?
I have 5 basics.
Nice.
Now, there's one part of this that I didn't reveal to you that I'm going to reveal to you now.
Oh.
We are going to play the Call of the Phoenix 2-player variant.
Call of the Phoenix.
Yes. Players may choose to add an additional tragic element to their encounter. After defeating the Chimera, remove all Chimera components from the play area and roll 1 rage die. If the result is a rage symbol, players will continue playing as a regular PvP Ashes game.
Excellent.
So we don't know that it's going to happen.
So if we win,
yes,
we roll a die. And if it rolls a rage symbol, then we fight to the death.
That's right.
Okay, great.
But it could not. Because this is, what is it, half and half? 50-50?
I don't know, man. Looks
run
like
the math on that?
50-50. It's co-op, man. There's only so much math I do.
Okay.
You seen that Leroy Jenkins clip? I'm Leroy.
Have I seen the? I was a WoW player for years.
That's basically the only WoW I've seen.
All right, let me get it. Do we need our boards? You got your board. Man, you're ahead of the game. I've been over here.
Well, you're having actually reading stuff while I have time to think about it.
What are you doing with your setup over here?
So normally it's up here, but you have the camera angle zoomed out enough that if I do it up here, you can't really see Airedale at all.
Yeah, that's true.
So I moved it over here, which is natural for me. And then it didn't make any sense for me to do like this or to do the normal this. So I'm basically putting the use dice below her for camera purposes.
Okay.
And then it leaves me space to like turn without it being awkward for me. And I want my battle line here. But each their own.
You have a lot of reasons. Appreciate that.
And all those were thought about while we were talking.
All right, put her dice in a tray or just in a pile to the left. A lot of people move them left to right to show them being used. And then round order, prepare phase, prepare as usual. Battlefield management, of course. Remember now, like Ashes, where we put them is important. Leftmost, etc.
Well, doesn't it have to go left to right?
When you place units, they must be placed to the right of all other units on the battlefield. Yeah. And it cannot be changed. Position can't be changed, etc. And then we attack the Chimera. We roll the guard die, so don't forget that. Countering is always going to happen if they're unexhausted. They don't exhaust to counter. Blood value of the card equals damage to the guy there. 70 has got to be done. And then we do a Chimera turn. As long as there's a face-down aspect, roll the dice, and on we go. I'll help us walk through it just to make sure that we continue to know the rules, but let's get started by taking main actions and side actions.
And nothing's revealed yet.
Nothing's revealed, no.
All right. Well, I'm going to play a Summon Mist Spirit. Can't see that. That's fine. Because I want to be able to play something sooner than later.
Okay.
Side action doesn't exist for me.
Ooh, this is all so interesting, man. These cards are cool. When its attack value, if the unit can attack, you may take an attack as you claim the unit. Wow, that's good. That's really good. We got some side action stuff here. Control is destroyed, place 1. Okay, yeah.
Simon says, let me guess, Zach is the warlock and Steven is the priest.
Actually, I don't think... Oh, for a while? No. I played a rogue, and then I played a warrior.
I didn't play.
You didn't play at all. All right, let's play a Bone Crow main action.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's do a side action.
Well, it's a Summon Bone Crow.
Chant of Transfusion.
Ooh,
Yeah,
can I see that card?
You sure can.
It looks gross.
So, Bone Crow you can only summon as a side action if an ally has left play, or has been destroyed. And then that, when an ally leaves play, gives me a benefit. I didn't even actually read the benefit, I just know that it gives me one. And then I'm going to be able to play the Blood Puppeteer, and then I'm going to be able to destroy a Blood Puppet with the Calamity Golem, which is going to allow me to summon a Bone Crow, and it's going to be crazy.
It's a whole chain. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens now?
All right, well, we did our main action and our side action, so let's look at what happens now. First, resolve any status abilities. There aren't any. If there are one or more face-down aspects, roll it up. The Chimera will roll 1 basic rage die, and then roll the behavior die, and take the actions indicated on the Chimera behavior card.
All right, we got a basic and a 1.
Wow, good start, man. Just a reveal.
All right, let's see what this thing does. Fire Belly, Fury Aspect, Battlefield. 1 attack, 2 life, 1 blood. Blood being the amount of damage the Chimera takes when we defeat this. Red Wrath 1, when this unit is declared as an attacker, deal damage to all units in Phoenix Form the opposing player controls. Easy.
Great. Now me.
Basic and a 1, can't do better.
I like to get him on the board.
Yeah, you gotta give the Chimera some... What would you say we're calling him? Randall?
Randall. Side action. Target opposing player must lower 2 non-basic die in their active pool. That's a real bummer.
Yeah.
This Chimera's a pain.
Remember, meditation is way better actively. Because they do that.
And then reveal. Oh, right, yeah. So you don't do the...
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rampage. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to reroll all basic rage dice. Yeah, it starts with 2. Ugh.
All right. Over to us?
Over to us.
Is he first player now, or are we?
No, we stay. You stay until we do the full turn pass.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a Blood Puppeteer as my main action. That's going to be 1 die spent. That's going to bring in a Blood Puppet on my side, which is bad. But this says, when this unit is destroyed, you may discard a Blood Puppet you control to place a Blood Puppet onto a target opponent's battlefield. Which would be really cool if this slot was open. Think you can do that? And then I'm going to play as a side action, Serve the City. You must protect this house.
I need to deal with my thing, because I can't play my Mist Spirits until he's gone. What's this? That's not a good thing for us, right?
Actually, I can't play this yet. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to meditate too. 1, 2. Because I know that this is not what we're supposed to do, but I have to take a main and a side next turn.
Gotcha. And
I'm going to meditate 1 more to set this combo wombo up. But you got to get your board going.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Blood Puppets don't count towards the battlefield limit on them. Good, excellent. The combo is going to be complete.
You put the Blood Puppet into play for you or them?
It's for me, but then if this thing's destroyed, I can destroy this and put it on the other side of the board.
And if there's a Blood Puppet here, does it fill up one of these slots?
No. Apparently not, according to Cast. Chimera doesn't have a battlefield limit. So you could stack 1 billion blood puppets.
And they
up
just
there
keep
if you
taking
want.
damage from them.
Yeah, well, they clear at the end of the Chimera turn. Everything clears off the board, the Chimera board.
Gotcha. I'm going to play Shifting Mist, and then I'm going to spend a leaf and use my Aerial ability to do 2 damage here.
You did it for real?
Yeah.
Hey, man, cool.
And then...
You don't even want to do yours?
he just attacks for 1 and does 1 to each of my units.
Mm.
So I have Mist Spirits that are going to come out, but I don't want to do that until I have removed this guy, which I will. It's just going to take some time.
How many blood is that? 1 blood?
Yeah.
1 blood. Did he want it in a manner? What are these baubles for?
The Red Rains.
Oh, right. The red baubles for the red rains.
Well,
Thanks, man. That was a good turn. Appreciate that.
Then we roll.
Yeah, roll up.
I got a Rage symbol and a 5.
What does the 5 do? Reveal. Attack with revealed aspect.
Alright, it's a 2Z. Defender, this unit will block for the Chimera and guard for all aspects without the ability. Iron Scales, after it's dealt damage, prevent all but 1. 3 attack, 2 life, and it's attacking me. So I'm going to take 3 unless you have something to send in the way.
Can I block for... I can't block for you, can I?
I think you could.
Hmm.
It's okay if not. It's a risk we took.
I'd have to have like a... Yeah, no. No, nothing's happening.
Yeah, no.
No way.
Alright. But he's exhausted now.
Yeah, that is good, actually.
So, fine by me. Players cannot block for each other.
Yeah, I thought maybe I'm just being really selfish every time I played the game. 6. Action. Reveal. Attack with revealed aspect. Fine. Frozen Fear. It's going to attack the rightmost. No, it's going to attack the Phoenixborn. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, directly to the face.
Okay. It says frozen. It's 3/3/2. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking, place 1 exhaustion token on that opponent's target Phoenixborn. So if I step in the way, it's going to be bad for me. Terrifying 1, this unit cannot be blocked or guarded against by units with an attack value of 1 or less. Well, that's everything I've got. So 3 to the face.
Yep, he got us. But he's at least exhausted.
But he's exhausted, so it's fine. It's all fine. Over to us. All right, here's where the money happens. You ready for the money?
Yes.
I'm about to do a play that's going to rock your world. I don't even know what it's going to look like at the end of the turn, but it's going to be just incredible.
I believe you.
Well, no, it's really how greedy do I want to get?
The answer is always yes.
I want to get so greedy, but I lose 1 damage. We're on heroics, so we've got to be careful.
Yep. Losing is possible.
Huh. Okay, game. This is not easy. Not easy at all. Oh, this is exhausted to you. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think I'm just gonna take what I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna take what I know. And it could be wrong. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. I'm going to summon a Calamity Golem. Destroy an ally I control to place a Calamity Golem conjuration onto the battlefield. Place wound tokens on it equal to the printed recovery value of the destroyed ally. So destroy the blood puppet, right?
Yep.
Wound tokens are going to be 0 because it's a recover 0 unit. I'm going to get... Where's my
Under
stack?
your blood puppet.
Where?
Under the blood puppet.
Oh, gosh, yeah. There it is. Okay, we're going to get a Calamity Golem. There it is.
Look at that guy.
It's when it's declared as an attacker, deal damage to a target unit an opponent controls equal to the number of wound tokens on this unit. Oh, maybe I want some wounds. Nah, he'll find a way to take wounds.
He will find a way.
Yeah, value. Then, as a side action, if a unit was destroyed, or first, after an ally I control is destroyed, place a status token on this spell. And then I can take an action or a main to remove a status to move 1 wound from a target unit onto another target unit. So that could be handy. And then summon Bone Crow, side action, exhaust.
Here we go.
Die. If a unit was destroyed this turn, did I destroy a unit? It says destroy, right?
Chaos Theory says, unfortunately, you cannot sacrifice the Blood Puppet. It's got to be an ally. And Blood Puppet.
Oh, it's a conjuration. Yeah. So we do that thing, but then that makes the Blood Puppet go here, which is still okay. It says when this unit is destroyed, you may discard a Blood Puppet you control to place a Blood Puppet onto a target opponent's battlefield. Okay, so that feels good. And then I get to summon a Bone Crow as well.
And did the thing have a recovery that the guy would actually take?
It would take one wound, yeah.
And what's a Bone Crow do?
When this unit is declared as an attacker, add 1 to its attack value for the remainder of the turn if it's targeting a card with a wound token on it. It's 2/1
if it
got a
smells
wound
blood.
token. Yeah.
All right, I will play a Summon Blue Jaguar. And we're not afraid of what's on the table, so we will just let it keep rolling for now.
Yeah.
All right, roll them up.
Roll them up.
More rage. Number 2.
Number 2, reveal. Good roll. Keep those up. Ooh, more rage though.
Whiplash. When it comes into play, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost unit with 1 or more wound tokens on it if you cannot deal damage to the target player's leftmost unit.
You can't do any of it. The genius thing here is just don't play any units and they can't do anything.
Well, we're just dirtling, like normal.
Yeah, just have classic Ashes
You
Dirtle.
just gotta wait until you've seen their hand, and then you can unload.
Classic Ashes Dirtle there. Yeah. All right, let's not get the rage here. No rage. No rage. Yeah, or a rage.
So what happens with 5 rage?
We add a red reins. Don't get to 5.
And we should
And
roll.
then basic them up.
Basic.
Yeah. 8. Target opposing player must lower. I've only got basic die, Zach.
Boom, we've rigged the system.
And then reveal. Who's laughing now? At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove a status to reroll all basic rage dice. It's a 2/2. Nobody's scared.
Gonna need to deal with that.
I can deal with that. 1,000 waves from 1,000. This Bone Crow is not as good as I want it to be. 1 life? Really? You give me 1 life on that thing? Add 1 to its for the remainder of the turn if it's target for a card with any wound tokens on it. Why? I don't have wound tokens on anything.
Well, just wait. You will.
Are they going to have ready spells? What is this? What is even Noah's ability going to do here?
What's it say?
Choose a target opponent and place an exhaustion token on an unexhausted ready spell they control. Where's it? You have a ready spell? Can I put it on you?
What would you use that for? There's something you can do with that.
I know. Do I just put it on the Chimera? Am I going to have to read that rule book? Dang it. Dang it.
KJ3 Grim. Afternoon all, how's the game going? Chimera's ultimate is a ready spell.
Wait a minute. So, does that increase? I think it would need an additional bauble to go at that point. If they're either ultimate value resolve. Yeah, discard all cards. Increase the Chimera's ultimate by 1 for each exhaustion token on the card.
Sweet.
Whew. Okay, our turn?
Yeah. Let me see what I need left to do this. I need that. And that. Other than that, it doesn't matter. Okay. I forgot I can use wolves to take those dice down.
Oh, you can. Can you? You
Is
can.
it 1 wolf for 1 die or 2 dice?
1 wolf lowers 2 dice, 1 rank.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm. I could have helped.
That's sick.
Not used to that. Illusionist, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to summon a blue jaguar. Using 2 basics.
I can kill this easily with the Bone Crow.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to attack. I'm just getting something on the table. And then I'm going to give him some root armor.
Didn't you get gaze? Oh, it's just an attacker? I thought it was when it came into play. I love those blue jaguars, man.
Once declared as an attacker.
I love them. Dude, I'm about to while out here. Oh my gosh. Huh. Okay. Which unit do you think is the worst?
Jamaican, just curious, will local pickup be available Friday since subs got shipped as
right.
That's correct. What do you say? Is that me?
Which one of these units are you least happy with?
You
know what, dude? It doesn't matter. They're both gone.
Okay, great. This is the most problematic because when he attacks, he does one to everything. So I can't play my Mist Spirits.
Yeah.
Because he would just clear them.
We got it.
Yeah.
We got it. Okay, now the question we have to ask ourselves is this. Is this, of course.
David saying, I'm crazy out of the loop on this particular game. Is this solo co-op available for purchase now as a standalone product, or would I have to get it via TC or ... So there's a couple ways to get it. This just is coming out this week. Plaid Hat has a bundle on their website for a master set plus the Corpse of Veros, which is the co-op solo version of the game. So if you buy that, that's all you need. And we're actually playing only with cards that you would get in that bundle. So I have a deck from the master set, and Steven has the deck of cards from the Corpse of Veros itself. Then past that, there's a ton of expansions you can get from Plaid Hat. You can also sign up for a subscription to automatically get future things from us. And it's a unique setup. We have what's called player-driven production. As long as there's a minimum number of people signed up for that subscription, this game is going to keep getting made. Current expectation is the next couple of releases at least will be more expansions like Corpse of Veros. So it'll have a campaign component, and they have these aspects that can kind of be switched out and mixed and matched. And then also have a playable deck on the other side.
If I were brand new, I would go to the Plaid Hat website and get the bundle, and then subscribe to the subscription so that the game keeps getting made and you keep getting expansions. If I already had the master set, I would buy the Corpse of Veros off of our website, which will be on release. So Friday, those should go live, and we'll have some in stock. And if they sell out, we'll have more waves that'll come in stock as we go. So those are your options.
Dave's saying, gotcha, I have the core set and some extra products, so is it possible to buy just this standalone?
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. We'll have it in stock on the website later this week.
And get you on Friday.
You can go now to sign up to be notified when that's in stock on the wait list. And then if that happens to sell out before you buy it, we're going to have more in very soon.
All right, check this power play out.
Power play. Also, this game existing is a miracle. The co-op version of this I still am blown away. I cannot believe this functions even halfway decently, let alone phenomenally. Designed midway through the PvP existence, right? It's crazy. It's just nuts. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's good, though. All right. Calamity Golem. We're going to make a choice. We can attack Rampage, which is probably correct.
Mm-hmm.
We could also clear Frozen Fear and take no damage, because we're doing 3. Thoughts? When he attacks, he's going to do 1 to something else, which is going to be that Whiplash, and then my Bone Crow is going to take out the Fire Belly. You
can only do 1 of those this turn.
Right. But it will happen.
Yeah.
You know.
The proverbial happening.
Yeah.
I think it makes more sense to clear here.
Yeah.
Because the ability and also this can't attack you this turn.
Yeah.
If we can deal with this by the end of this turn, it doesn't really matter.
Can you, though? I've only got 1 card left. I won't be able to do anything against that thing.
I will have...
World of Pure Imagination. Now, if I can get 1 wound on it, the Bone Crow can come in next turn and get it.
Yeah. I will have 5 or 6 total damage coming.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I don't know where all that's going to have to apply.
Did we miss a guard roll already? Have we killed anything? No, you water blasted.
Yeah.
Okay. We will miss them, though. Luckily, it's a co-op game, and nobody has to watch us play it. We can just play it in the comfort of our own home.
Yeah, without anyone judging us.
Without anybody judging us. Calamity Golem is going to attack Rampage. And now we're going to roll a guard roll to see if the Chimera steps in. 8+, right?
I thought it was 9, 10, 11, 12.
Over 8?
Or is it 8 to 12?
No, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it is because 25% chance. Or did I
It'd be
do
a
that wrong?
33%
33% chance. I did it wrong the last time too. It feels like a quarter because like 12 divided by 4,
Yeah,
but no, it's divided by 3. Okay. So I'm fine.
As far as I'm concerned.
Am I gonna have to get to the book? All right, I'll get to the book.
Gas station says 9 plus.
Okay, 9 plus.
Look at that. I knew the rule. What is this?
You actually know that, yeah, you're way more comfortable than I am with these still. 1.
Well, I played it more recently and played it solo without anyone else to, like,
Distract
I had to
you?
know the rules.
Yeah, what are you going to say there, buddy?
No one to help me. Like, I just had to know it, actually. That I was by myself executing it.
When I declare it as an attacker, do damage to target unit and opponent controls equal to the number of wound tokens, which is 1. Let's do 1 to the fire belly. Is that your biggest problem?
He's got 2 lives.
All right, this one.
Yeah, just take him out. You want to do 1 more damage to the...
I sure do.
Randall? I like that. I like him having a name. Other than the corpse of Vuros.
Okay, and then as a side action... I'm going to use my Chant of Transfusion. Remove a status token. Activate it. And I'm going to move 1 wound token.
Ooh,
Fire belly.
I see. That's good. If he attacks, I'll block it and he'll go away.
Now, what I could also do is I could move 1 wound token here, and then Bone Crow could hit this guy.
Yeah, you should do that.
Should we do that?
Mm-hmm.
You happier with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Surely that won't go wrong.
What could go wrong? Roll time?
Yeah. Did you do anything that turn?
I summoned the Jaguar and put the thing
Oh,
on
you
him.
did. Wow, that feels like 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, it was this turn. A rage and a 9.
9 says lower 2 dice, and then reveal.
Joke's on you.
Surely you didn't need those, right?
I didn't, actually, and I have my shifting mist.
Uh-huh.
Whiplash comes into play, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost unit with 1 or more wounds. If he cannot deal damage, he has armor 1, he prevents the damage.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Deal 1 to my leftmost unit, but then he just cancels it.
Interesting. Very good.
Very good.
Very, very good.
That's why I haven't been doing anything. I've just been playing cards.
The Yahtzee here. I'm really good at just crushing us.
Yeah. Well, he's about to be out of stuff, though, and then we just get to do our thing.
Raise a basic rage die 1 level.
Don't like that. 1 ounce.
And then reveal.
X Flesh and Blood X. What's up? Saying stoke the Vegas Bros. There's a whole group of like 10 Vegas Fab players that are getting the Ashes.
Really?
And
wonderful.
Here on this, he says 10 competitive gamers all wanting to take the throne. Yeah, super cool.
If it's Vegas, then they could put some money on the game.
Always.
Then you have that real Red Reigns variant where there's $100 bill in the middle.
That's right.
And then the last one.
The real Red Reigns begin.
That's right.
I mean, is it even gaming in Vegas if there's not money on the line? I don't think it counts.
I don't know. All right, this is fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm feeling good about this.
Okay.
So my main action is going to be pretty simple. So I'll go ahead and take that. I'm going to Bone Crow into Frozen Fear. It's going to do an extra damage because it's wounded. That's going to take Frozen Fear out, and it's going to give me 2 damage, changing 3 into 5. Love it. Then I have a side action. I'm going to go ahead and just get it done. I'm going to meditate up, and I'm going to meditate, and then I'll play the Blood Puppeteer. What's my battlefield? 7? And then Blood Puppeteer, I will destroy on the altar of Fire Belly. Okay. So I'm going to roll 2 dice up with a double meditation here. Ooh, wait. What if this guy is what I need to play?
Ray Clark says guard roll.
Where? Oh, right. Dang. Come on, Bone Crow. It's all fine. It's all fine.
We good.
It's all fine. So raise 1, and then we'll raise 1 more.
What happens with the units we don't remove from play at the end of the round? What's the penalty we suffer for that?
For everyone that's in play, I think something happens bad.
It's a blood token?
Maybe. I can look that up. You want me to look that up?
Just asking for a team of lovely lads that might not clear the board.
They don't just stay there? Are you serious?
I don't know.
They definitely don't. They wipe for sure. Let's see what happens. Let's just take a look. Place 1 red range token on the Chimera for each aspect in play, resolving the ultimate if able.
Oof. Don't want that. Mine's play simple as well. I'm gonna play Summon Butterfly Monk, and then I'm gonna use my Shifting Mist, and we're gonna change these to frogs. Just waiting out this guy, this Randall guy.
Huh. Okay, so you see what you're trying to do. You're trying to build these blood puppets up, and then they get to serve the city, and then they can attack then. Okay. That's pretty cool. Ready for rolls?
Yeah, sure. Uh-oh.
Roll them up.
Rage an 11. What's an 11 do?
That's a raise a basic die. So go ahead and change them all to basics. We get another red rains. It's rain and blood. And then you will reveal your final reveal.
And this means he doesn't roll after this, right?
That's right. It'll just start attacking. Basically left to right.
Will attack me.
Yeah.
Iron Scales. Defender will block for the Chimera and guard for aspects without this ability. Can only take 1 damage per attack. Or per instance of damage.
I think I've got an answer to that.
Excellent.
Lots of 1s. I feel like I have lots of 1s in here. Let's just keep rolling. Wheel them and deal them, man.
Just can't stop it.
Wheel them and deal them for attack if able, if not reveal. So Rampage is going to attack. And actually at the start of the turn, we should have removed 1. Should we punish ourselves by doing it now?
What's it say?
Start of the turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to reroll all basic rage dice.
Well, it would have been only 1 of them. There were 2.
Mm-hmm.
I technically should have rerolled both of them before I escalated it. So
yeah, so
let's
roll them both, yeah.
1 rage, so then we'll basically get 1 more rage.
1 additional rage. Okay. Got it. And then Rampage is going to attack. It's 2, and it attacks my rightmost unit, if I recall correctly. Right? I think that's right. They match up. They attack your rightmost. Chimera attacks. It declares 1 attacker. Oh, it says it on the thing, right? Rightmost, right there in the claw.
Yeah.
The claw! Bone Krogon, reasonable trade. You'll love to see it. And I don't have a reveal. So,
there's that.
Easy mode.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do...
Dang, it's a side action. Dang. I have too many side actions. I didn't sequence well. Do we both have to pass to get punished?
Yes.
Both have to pass.
I think so, yeah. And I've got actions for days.
If you take a pass main action while there are 1 or more face-down aspect cards in the opposing battlefield, the Chimera raises 1 basic rage die 1 level. If you take a pass action, which I will have to do this turn.
That's every time you pass?
Yeah.
And the Chimera has a face-down? There it is.
Yeah.
Well, bummer. My Jaguar... Let me make sure
I may not have to pass. I'll play the ally right away. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is exactly what's supposed to happen.
Okay. My Jaguar is going to punch here.
Guard roll.
Oh yeah. No.
Da 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 da.
Got him. And then I don't take any damage because I've got armor.
You must be a cool guy.
He's a cool cat. Then I'm going to use a frog to do damage here. So he'll go away, and we'll do 1 damage to our friend Randall.
Okay. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do my original plan. All right, so we'll use the ceremonial ability to get a ally back in my hand. Take a damage. Then we'll take a main action. Summon the blood puppeteer.
Yes.
The blood puppet. Just hopefully soak some Garbage.
Okay. End of our turn.
End of our turn. Yeah.
I don't roll because I don't have any face downs, but you do.
You still take an attack.
Oh yeah. So this guy will attack here. I prevent 1 damage, take 1.
It's like you saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. Smart. 3 in a basic. That's the best roll I've had all day. Attack if able, if not reveal. I cannot attack because this is exhausted. Reveal a frozen fear after it destroys a unit. Placing exhaustion on the target Phoenix.
Oh, you know what?
What's up?
I can't do what I did because he's got defender.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Let's roll this. Let me think about this for a second. Instead, I will attack here.
Okay.
No, then I die. Instead, I'll use the nature die to do damage here. And then I will still attack here. And then instead of this guy attacking me...
This will still defend the attack though, yeah?
Oh, that's right, that's right. So let's not do that. Hold on.
Your Jaguar's gone, man.
I'm not going to allow it. Instead, I'll use my side action to do damage here. Fine. And then I'm going to summon with 2 basics. No, because they'll just die. Because that guy's going to attack me.
Yeah.
So...
You got armor 1 though, that's fine, right?
Well, I need to take an action that's not just going to get someone taken off the board.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I just have to lose the Jaguar.
Can you just...
Oh, you know what? His
him
ability. I can make it where he doesn't defend.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
with his case, so everything I did is correct.
Do you exhaust it, or do you just say you can't defend?
You just can't defend.
Hey, Jaguar shows some value.
Yeah.
Serious value. Cool. All right, summon Blood Puppeteer, summon Blood Puppet, go to the Chimera. We did the thing. Frozen Fear is revealed because I couldn't attack, and it's back to us.
Okay. On my turn, I will...
We built this city.
I will summon a Butterfly Monk, and then I will meditate into wolf.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and meditate again into a frog.
I'm going to get a little greedy here.
Okay. I mean, so the first turn favors the Chimera because we're putting a bunch of setup cards down.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Definitely want to set up.
ideally in the next turn, we're already set up, but also have some value still on the table.
Yeah. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Dang, man. No way. There's too many side actions in this deck. It's a total pain. Okay, let's do a meditate.
You've been meditating a lot. But it makes sense with ceremony, right? Because you want to get allies in the dig.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing it because all my stuff costs money I don't have.
Pay him.
Let's play a Serve the City. Oh, but I can't do that yet. Right. Then I take a main action. Side action, meditate. Main action, Blood Puppeteer, 1 into something.
I
mean, Iron Scales?
Yeah.
Get that rocking? You want to go and take out Whiplash now? Or what do you think?
Well, if you do the exhausted thing, you don't get hit back, right?
Correct, but I do want this thing to die, so this Blood Puppet goes here.
Oh, well then, yeah, this is great.
All right, we'll throw that into Iron Scales. We'll see if there's a defender
Now,
roll, though.
Does he counter?
Yeah, he's unexhausted, but he doesn't exhaust a counter. They always counter until they're exhausted. No guard roll. Blood Puppet.
So you're doing 1 here.
Gone. That puts a Blood Puppet in there. 1 happens there. We've taken a main and a side.
Okay. Then their turn.
Their turn.
No rolling because we're fully revealed.
That's right.
This guy's going to attack my rightmost unit, but I'm going to unit guard it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do 1 to it. It'll destroy me. So this will go away and do 2 damage to the Chimera.
Love it.
And then when this leaves play, I can remove a wound token from a target unit or Phoenix Born. My I'm just going to go ahead and remove 1 from my Phoenixborn, as much as I kind of want to clear that Jaguar just for my own.
Apparently Defender does not trigger guard. So that's good to know. You know, if you attack into a Defender, the Chimera doesn't guard it. That makes it easier for us. Yeah. I could see where if the Chimera kept guarding the Defender, it was like an impossible
never break through it. Yeah. Then your thing?
Frozen Fury is going to attack 3 to face, which I'll be taking.
And sometimes that's the beats.
I have 4. I need to go to 7.
State it. Do the math. State
yeah,
it.
Just you gotta put it on the table there.
All right, back to us.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to summon here. Pay an extra basic. I'm ready to get 2 Mist Spirits.
Love it. Now it's the cleanup crew coming in.
Yeah. Then my side action, I'm gonna use the frog to do 1 to this thing.
The ever-living frog.
Yeah. Frog's out. That's my turn. Summon in side action.
Serve the city side action.
Didn't the thing attack you?
Yeah, it did.
So we're free and clear.
Yeah, deal the damage to an unexhausted unit you control to add 1 to its attack value for the remainder of the turn. If it can attack, you can attack with it immediately. I wish I'd had this out whenever things were happening. And then I'm going to have to pass, but there's no face-down aspect, so not a big deal.
This would have happened. The unexhaustible.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, roll them up.
All these?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Yahtzee.
Oh, man.
Cool. Great job. Thanks for that.
It's a 1 1/8 if that would happen. It's not that crazy.
And then coming back around just on cleanup, I'm just going to do a side action to add an exhaustion token here. Wait, does that stick? Or will it remove? No, because already spells remove 1 at the start of the thing. Dang, I wasted a die for real?
Do you want to instead like get an ally out of your discard pile?
Yeah, I guess so.
But it's, I mean, I guess that is a damage to you.
Yeah, that's no good. It's
inefficient. It's worthwhile because you're going to have 2 units left. So you're going to get 2 more red rains, so it won't advance because there's an exhaustion on it.
Right. Nailed it. Are you not going to have any?
I'm going to clear those, yeah.
Oh, cool guy.
Yeah. And I got rid of 1 of your units, so I'm not saying who's bringing more value to the table, but... so they can't do anything I can't do. I can basically do 1 and 1.
Yeah, I'm passing around, so you can do whatever you want.
So you want to add 3 blood damage.
1 blood. Going to 11.
You remove a red range token when you remove the exhaustion.
Hey, did you wait? Guard rolls, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Hey, stop. Hold the horses.
First one. We'll go here first because I want to get him off the table.
Oh,
successful.
Success, man. So fortunate.
This one doesn't happen. So he's got 1 damage and he was exhausted.
Probably couldn't have 1 damage if he's got 1 life there.
Oh yeah. The other one had 1 damage.
But you sent 1 to the Chimera. That's worth something.
But now we're gonna red rains out.
Are we really?
Thomas Morton, long time catching you live, been out of touch, but finally settling into a new condo. Well, hey, congratulations. Glad to hear life's calming down for you and happy to have you here.
Now, wait a minute. So what you're saying is it's going to go to 6, which is what it needs per this token. And then it's going to clear all the red rains.
But if it was a 7, it would still have 1 left over. It wouldn't disappear.
Yeah, true.
So the exhaustion is still saving us.
Still doing something. Yeah. Still doing something. Okay, are we done? Have we cleared it?
We're done.
We're ready. Okay. So let's go ahead and run through the official recovery phase. Recover as normal, etc., etc. Actually, let's do the Chimera finale. Attacking the Chimera. Player turns. Okay, recovery. Recover as normal. Okay, remove exhaustion from everything here. Before removing exhaustion tokens, remove 1 red rain token from the Chimera for each exhaustion token on the card. Same effect. Exhaust dice as normal. Roll them up. You say hi to Thomas?
I did, yeah.
You see that name in the chat again, yeah.
Long time. Thanks for the reminder on The roll in the guard rolls Ray. Wouldn't have been
Yeah, we just need a guard alarm.
a button.
I guess Ray is the guard alarm. Place red rains on the Chimera for each aspect in play, resolving the ultimate card if applicable.
We will.
Oh, you're about to get roasted too. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. They're gonna clear because the ultimate value is 5. And then what are we gonna do? Resolve the ultimate. Resolve the following. Remove red rain tokens equal to its ultimate value. Discard all cards in the Chimera's battlefield that it does not own.
Oh, these?
Wait, is this the end of the round? Did we end of the round yet?
Yeah, we did. At the end of the round.
Okay, so then he takes 2 damage from those guys.
Yeah.
Right? Surely. It doesn't ultimate them. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. They cancel entirely. We haven't ended the round yet. When they're on after the recovery.
So how does this work? Is it because the ultimate's fire?
It's because the ultimate's roasting them.
Okay. Chaos Theory says the blood puppets will trigger before the ultimate. I think at the start of the end of round phase, which is where we're at. That's when the ultimate's happening.
It says after placing red range tokens on the Chimera, if there are tokens equal to or greater, resolve the following. Remove red range tokens. Discard all cards in the Chimera's battlefield that it does not own. Deal 1 damage to all units and Phoenixborn the Chimera's opponent's control.
That's not fun.
1. Get your Phoenixborn too. 1. Remove this card and the top behavior card from the game. Chimera bad. And see, we haven't hit the end of the round yet.
Interesting.
Then we replenish aspects and statuses.
So we don't discard these.
We haven't yet. I'm just following the rules here.
Yeah, Ray is correct. So it would clear the puppets before.
Cool. On that for absolutely nothing. We're not going to win now. There's no way. It's too inefficient.
I believe.
Awful. Alternate between battlefields 1 card at a time, starting with the battlefield opposing the first player or the player the first player token is pointing to. Replenish status tokens for the aspects. Now it's the end of the round. First player token passes to the Chimera. When the first player token is passed, pointed to the player who did not have it, etc., etc. So it's coming to me next. And that's it. So, yeah. 2 blood puppets did nothing. Cool. Cool.
We got this.
And I'll draw my cards.
I mean, so you start with 2 of your 3 cards revealed. Didn't these status tokens clear?
They replenish.
Really?
Yep.
Son of a gun.
That's what the green box means.
Nick Conley, the man, the myth, the legend in the house. What's up, Nick?
Wow, and I've got these dumb multiple summon spells in my hand.
Get bodies on the table, man. Use them and lose
But like,
them.
I got 3 bone crows to play. I've got to play them every time an ally is destroyed. How many times I got to set that up, Nick? Actually, this is fine. I'm kind of like built to do that exactly right
I'm
now.
glad that you're over it now. I'm glad we got there, man. That guy's got to go. I don't want those rerolls happening again.
I can take care of that.
But can you efficiently take care of it?
Yeah, pretty efficiently.
Like
I can kill Whiplash and kill Rampage and take 2 damage here.
it's pretty nice.
Pretty efficient.
Mhm.
And it keeps me from just like getting bamboozled and this guy randomly dying.
Yeah. Okay.
All of those things I like. Let's see if there's anything we need to do to make it cooler though. We could serve the city to go to 4 attack, but we don't need that. We'll take out Frozen Fear and then hit Whiplash. There's your. No, do this. But that's a main action. That's a bummer.
Nick Collins saying stream setup's looking good. Thanks, Nick. Flesh and Blood saying watching this makes me think I didn't play as thoroughly as I thought I did yesterday.
That's the story of co-op games. Is fine. All right, I can take out this and this right now, if you but will it.
I do, but will it?
Okay. Do it. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be awesome. Serve the city. I'm going to use a main action. Deal a damage to an unexhausted unit I control. It's gonna be the Calamity Golem.
Mm-hmm.
Then, if it can attack You can take an attack action declaring that unit as the only attacker. We're going to declare it into Frozen Fear for 3.
Love it.
When it's declared, deal damage to target unit an opponent controls equal to the number of wound tokens
hold
on
the
this
phone,
unit.
hold the phone.
What's up?
Chimera's first player this turn.
Oh, God.
Right? Because it's first player?
Yeah, but it just doesn't feel like it should ever go first.
I mean...
We're the heroes here.
Yeah, we're losing.
Come on, man.
A 10 and a rage.
That's,
I cannot miss.
It's going to be awesome. So raise 2 basic rage dice 1 level for your trouble there, and go into reveal a card there.
Where was this luck when I was playing basketball? Firebelly. Once declared, do 1 to everything I control. Fine.
I can kill that instead of the rampage if you'd rather. Oh wait, hold on. Before
rampage
you
triggers.
Hold on, before you even do all this, back it up.
Back it in.
And you got to re-roll that 10 too.
Yeah, of course.
Completely.
Here, you do this. I've been on fire. You need to roll something else.
Now, where did those 2 come from?
They were left over from last time.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. You didn't tell me to change this.
No, because you rolled 1 and then you put 2 on the board. I think it was empty. Because you put 3 on the board just from your roll. You rolled 1
just
and
now?
then you rolled raise 2 basic die.
Oh, yeah. Roll them up. That rampage is not a good thing to leave on the board.
I didn't exactly leave it on the board.
You did not.
What is this attitude? Okay, 2. Aren't we supposed to be cooperating? Why can't we just, you know,
all right, now let me
support
roll.
each other?
Forget about all that. I just want to roll. All right, we got a basic and an 8. What's a basic and an 8?
Basic 8. Deal 1 damage to the opposing player's target Phoenix Born and then reveal a card.
Easy. Over to you.
Look at that. That's how you roll the dice, my friend.
A basic and a 3.
3. Attack if able, if not reveal. Leftmost? Wait. This was...
Oh, yeah. I'm doing it backwards because I'm on the other side of the table.
All right, Rampage is going to attack the rightmost unit. That's actually fantastic. Attacks the Calamity Golem. Wait.
As long as it doesn't get you, then that's great.
But it's not an optional... I can either counter or not by exhausting. I'll just take 2.
Yeah, but now you can really blow some things up.
Yeah, but I blow myself up in the process.
Oh, you just punch a 1 attack.
That's a good one.
And then you get rid of something bigger for free without losing your unit.
Yeah.
For now.
All
right, now it's over to us.
Yeah, now we get to go.
Eyes clear, hearts ready.
Eyes with pride.
With pride. Y-Wing Scum, I am so hyped to get this. I'm so excited to see all
so hyped for you to get it.
People posting about receiving this. Hey, if you're watching this and you receive this product in the mail this week, post in the Discord, please. I want to feel the excitement.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
When you look in the mirror, what do you see? It's from that movie, in case you're curious.
What movie? Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme? Is that a movie?
Cool Runnings.
That's Feel the Rhythm, Feel the Rhyme?
Something. It's bobsled time.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's what they say.
I say that so much. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we just got to get the Calamity Golem in the party. And then we've got really no other side action aside from Meditate's available. Which is nice, because I've been tired of all these side actions I've got to try to churn out. Now, we could try to get greedy.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Like, we could wait for a big thing to come out.
Like
and then I could get like a
3/3.
Yeah. Like swing for 3, do 3.
Yeah. I agree with that.
As a possibility or as something that should actively
as a smart decision.
But I don't have another Calamity Golem summoning card in my hand. So getting this guy to the next turn would also be a lot of value. He'd probably come in at like 3 or 4. And then he could roast.
Assuming he doesn't get roasted.
A big turkey. Yeah, but I can step in the way of him at least once. And we haven't seen any left attackers.
Okay.
They probably don't exist.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's just go now. Let's get Calamity Golem into Firebelly.
Okay.
When he's declared as an attacker, Frozen Fear is off the board.
All right. So guard roll first.
This is going to happen no matter what.
Yeah.
So that's a declaration thing. One here, and then I need one more. One. Man, we really spread them out, didn't we? One. You know, I'm just going to convert this. 14.
Yeah, you got a D20. Or you want this thing?
I'll do it my way.
Fine.
It's a cooperative game. 14.
We know what happens at the very end of this game.
Oh, I've got an eye on it a little bit.
Yeah. I'm just hoping you run out of cards with all this meditation you're doing.
Goes through.
Got him.
If it hits, it ships.
So, blood 1.
Boom. 15 of 70. So we're basically halfway there. And then over to you. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5.
Let's go.
Hold on, I may get an ally. 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna get an ally.
I'm gonna side action, turn these into frogs.
Take one.
Main action.
I'm hurting, man. I'm like 9 of 16. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'd recommend taking less damage.
Cool. Cooperative game.
I'm gonna play another copy of Summon Misspirit.
Little contributor.
That's gonna be my turn at the end of the turn. You already do your thing?
Yes, I golemed it.
We ready to roll?
We're ready, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get on with it.
Good roll.
7 and a basic.
Good roll.
7 and a basic.
Deal the damage to the opposing player's target Phoenix Born and then reveal.
I'm playing a burn deck. Hunting Instinct. After this unit destroys the unit an opponent controls by attacking, place a red range token on the Chimera for attack. That's where that golem would have been.
It would have been great.
Yeah.
We made our choices.
We did.
Look at these basics coming up. Let's go. 5, reveal. Attack with reveal aspect. It's a 1. Nobody cares. Ooh, bad. Bad.
Hey, it's a good thing we attacked with them.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So we were geniuses.
Yes. But if we hadn't attacked with him, he'd still just be at 4 because I wouldn't have taken damage in response. But I think it's fine.
I've got an idea.
And then 2 to the face.
Jason says, you guys are rounding the corner a little bit, but you've also taken a solid amount of damage.
Doesn't feel like I'm rounding the corner at all.
I feel like we are.
All right.
Over to us?
Yeah, given that I have nothing on the board, I can kill that Whiplash.
You can do 1 damage.
Yes, exactly.
Well, perhaps instead of killing Whiplash, I should use my ability to do 2 here, and then you should use whatever you're doing to.
I can do that.
Is your 1 definite or maybe?
Definite.
Because this guy's
definite.
a monster. All right, I'm gonna use my leaf ability. And 2 damage to the hippopotamus thing.
You think that looks like a hippopotamus?
Yeah. Then we're gonna play Summon Butterfly Monk here.
I can see that, actually.
Just from a glance. I mean, he's got a big mouth. Hippos got big mouths, you know?
I do. Yeah, there's one thing I know. Okay, Bone Crow. We gotta get you into play, buddy. Let's just play an Old Salt. And when it comes into play, place a wound token on it.
Were you aware that they were going to print you on a card?
When it comes in...
It's not what you look like, but it's definitely the name I would give a card that is Steven.
What is it? What was I called? Zen Gardner? That's way cooler than Old Salt.
Flesh and Blood saying, gotta love the Riz he showcases in the face of danger.
1 damage to that thing when it comes into play.
Oh yeah, great. 2 blood. We basically already won.
I mean, we're cruising now, aren't we? I gave you plenty of time to set up your board, and now I'm gonna have to rebuild. Okay, got the Old Salt in. Do I need any side actions? Side actions. I think I'm cool for now. I'm cool. No side action needed.
Okay. Roll time?
Yeah, sure.
A basic and a 5.
Dude, we're crushing the basics this time around. I love it.
Fate is
Reveal and attack.
shining.
Oh,
Oh, no.
speaking of fate.
This is a big boy.
That Jaguar is gone.
Iron Scales. Defender unit will block for the Chimera, etc., etc. 1 damage at a time.
Attacks the leftmost unit.
I'm going to let it happen. I'll do 1 to it. And we're going to roast him with a frog in a minute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the frog's the roaster now. Not interesting. You ever had frog? Frog legs?
No. But my grandpa used to eat them.
Attack if able, if not
They come
reveal.
like covered in chocolate. It's really strange.
Really? I always heard they're supposed to be fried, and of course they taste like chicken like everything else.
Well, I'm sure everything is friable.
Wow, this card was built to wreck Old Salt.
What happened?
It says, when this unit comes into play, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost unit with 1 or more wound tokens on it. It comes into play with a wound token on it.
Mm-hmm. That's a bummer, man. But don't you get something when an ally leaves play?
I do. I get a chance of transfusion. I can use that to move a wound token from a unit onto another unit.
Yeah, Chaos Theory in reaction to that says, no, you can get it back with some damage.
Yeah, I'm only going to take 20 more damage, and then I'm freaking dead. Oh, man. Okay. Did we do it? Are we done?
Random series, I have the Jaguar died with the root armor. So
It took 3.
it takes 2 because it has prevention of 1. It had 1 on it, and it gets +1 life from the root armor. So it took 2 damage and had 2 life left.
Yeah. Looks cooler than it is. Actually, root armor is really cool. Over to us.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I use this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to frog here,
What's a turn in this game?
which is a turn is this. A round is once we
Both?
reset.
What's like this says if a unit was destroyed this turn, Chimera just destroyed a unit of mine. Is it still this turn?
I think it's during your turn.
Yeah, that's right. Because there's a Chimera turn and a player turn.
I'm going to put damage here because this thing is going away. And then we're going to summon... where's that? I'm going to use one of these Mist Spirit spells. We're going to get 2 Mist Spirits.
All right. We're gonna get some value out. Okay? We'll get a little value. Let's play a Blood Puppeteer. For 1, Blood Puppet onto the battlefield. Easy. Okay. Side action. Don't need it. Don't have it. Don't need it. Don't own it. Nope. All good.
Jason Lindley saying, where are my Randall fans out? What a time to be alive. Am I right?
Yeah. This is all totally fine. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Chimera Town. Basic and a 2.
Let's go, basic.
Basic and a 2.
Attack if able, if not reveal.
We're revealing. Hunting Instincts. After this destroys a unit, I get Red Rain's token.
So we would like to get that off the board, really.
Yeah, but he's a
Dude, the Red Rains aren't falling today.
That's right.
They ain't even close. Look at us
It
go.
is a dry day
Look
in
at
Ashesville.
us go. Attack if able, if not reveal Whiplash.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Oh, that stupid thing.
Let's rule all these. I'll let
Yeah,
you do
sure.
it. All right.
Just 1? Acceptable? Alright, Whiplash attacks the rightmost unit. It's a blood puppet. That seems fine.
Fine by me.
That's a really good for these encounters. Maybe that's why they put him in the deck. Fascinating. Okay, over to us.
Yep. Okay.
Feeling good, feeling good, feeling good.
Let me see. Yeah. I can exhaust this thing so it doesn't strike us back.
Love it.
So I'm going to play a steady gaze. Put 2 exhaustion on it. And then my side action, I'm going to use a frog and do a damage here.
Nice.
Which will be blood 2 to the...
Blood 2. Okay. As for me and my house, let's go Phoenix Attendant, main action, here and here. And then we'll do a side action Alleviate. If there are no wound tokens here, I can move 1 from my Phoenix Born to it. Thank you, Phoenix Attendant. That's awesome. And then I can send it with the chant. Very good stuff.
All right. I will not roll because I don't have anything to review.
But you'll attack. And you can't attack. Yeah. Let's do this. You got no cards?
I've got 2 cards in hand.
Oh, man. We're about to roll on a little pony. Uh-oh. A 12. Place a red rain token on the Chimera.
That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. And then reveal.
That's going to be his last roll, so we shouldn't get a red rain token anymore.
Frozen Fear. Okay. Now we've got ourselves something that's got to die.
Okay.
And once this is dead, we're free board.
Yeah, we're just free and clear. So I basically have...
I think I can do this myself.
That thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got it.
So there's an element of me that if this guy stays, he's still going to be exhausted? Or does he clear all exhaustion? I assume it's just 1.
This one, right? Surely.
So leaving him would give us 1 red rain token. But I've basically got 2 damage, and then I can hypothetically play 2 more Mist Spirits. So I got 4 damage on the table, 5 damage if you count here.
Okay. That all sounds good. I don't know what it means, though. I'm over here lost in the weeds.
Yeah. Just know that I can do 5 damage.
Okay, got it. All right, I'm going to start with... let's do... Okay, we've got an infinite turn. No. This guy's got to go now. That's the key here.
Yeah.
This guy's got to go now. When anything can attack, you may take an attack action. Right. Okay. Sequencing. Let's go... Main action. Deal 1 damage to an unexhausted unit I control.
Okay.
Adds 1 to his attack value. It can attack, declaring it as the only attacker. Don't roll the guard. 4. Oof. Acceptable. Okay.
So what happens?
So 2 here. Oh no, wait. I gotta sequence that differently. Side action. Remove 1 wound token here. Main action, wound token, swing for 2, hit for 3. Because I forgot he's gonna counter. So dead. And dead.
How many blood?
2. Better be. That thing's massive. 2. Okay, done.
Okay. Well, my action is going to be here. We're going to spend these to get 2 more Mist Spirits.
Nice.
A bunch of little things that will die when like AoE happens. And actually, you know what? Let's do that differently.
Fascinating stuff, man.
How much damage do you have left?
Okay, that is a great question, man. That is a great, really good one. Well, it's this
kind of
weird.
decides
I've
what
got
die
cyclical stuff going on. So in a world where I just do this, and then I do kill, crow, kill crow. So I only can play 2 crows this turn. I've only got 2 allies, unless I recur. So that, and then we've got crow, and we've got puppeteer, and then we've got 1 die floating, which could be an exhaustion token to keep the red rains down. Which would require 1 meditation. I can meditate this blood crow. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so that means I've got 1, 2, 3 damage, unless something ends up wounded, in which I can add 2 more damage. Is anything 3?
So this is 3, so I can punch it for 1. We basically get free reign at this point.
Yeah.
So if I punch it for 1, and then I've got 3 here, I can go anywhere.
All right, hold on. Let's do it in sequence. My main action is going to be summon Bone Crow here. My side action is going to be meditate up here. Okay, then we do another round. I'm going to swing Blood Puppeteer into Whiplash. Wait, we still have guard rolls, right? Don't sleep on guard rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when I try to attack here,
Gotta take
roll. And instead of here, it actually goes.
Yeah. Well, you got plenty of shots at that, though.
Yeah. Well, and I need to make a decision on which one of these I spent earlier. So if I'm gonna end up, I can either do an extra damage directly, or I can move 2 of those dice down to basics.
Damage directly.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll come back. All right. So then I'll attempt to do. This has none on it. 1 here again.
Okay. So you can guard it. That's your main.
Yeah.
Did it. Okay. And then I'll take a main action. I'm going to swing Blood Puppeteer into Whiplash. Attempt the guard roll. 1. Good. If it had guarded that, my entire plan is gone. Puppeteer does 1. Whiplash is gone. That adds 1 blood. And then I can side action summon Bone Crow because the unit was destroyed. And grab a crow. Okay. Actually, one of your unit is destroyed too.
Ray Clark says Puppeteer lives.
Bone Crow. Oh, right. So you didn't lose. Is there a way to kill this thing?
Kill what thing?
There's no way to kill this Puppeteer.
How much life does it have? I can shoot it with my nature die.
I don't know. That seems wrong.
How many crows does it get you?
Can you kill something? Can something of yours?
I don't think I can attack you.
Golly. I can't kill this stuff.
Oh, Bone Crow can come out from Whiplash dying.
Oh, it is a unit. Love it. Okay.
Yeah, so you keep your Blood Puppeteer, but then you kill the...
Whiplash is gone. Okay. It is a unit. That tracks.
Alright, so now what are you doing with the Blood Crow?
Alright, so now we move on to the next spin around. So I'm going to swing 2 into Hunting Instincts.
Roll that guard roll.
Oh, this is gone. Roll that guard roll. Okay. Good.
So he goes
2 in, and the Blood Crow remains.
And then Blood 2.
Side action, summon Bone Crow.
Do you have another D6 over there?
Yeah. What's it need to be at? 1?
1.
Cool.
So I'm going to attempt Miss Spirit into Rampage. Or I'm going to go here because we definitely need a Rampage off. So if I miss, you can just punch here with something.
Bone Crow here.
Or are you only doing 1 damage?
I'm going to do 1 and then 1.
Okay, I'm going to go here.
So 2 total.
Let's go Rampage. Got him.
Got him. So we're going to get it. 1 and 1, we're going to clear everything.
Assuming he doesn't guard us.
Yeah.
I still have a guaranteed 1 at the end, so.
Okay.
Then you do your thing.
Over to me. Let me go and just get on board here.
Jason Lindley, Bone Crows feeding Bone Crows. You love to see it. Jason Lindley also saying, side note, if you guys actually win this game, I'm going to be so ticked.
Blood Puppeteer. Creates a blood puppet. And then I can technically wipe it from the board. No, I can't. It's just going to deal damage to me. I'm just going to have to accept that reality. but it's gonna have a value.
Blood Puppet is gonna deal damage to you.
Yeah, because I can't get it off my board. Blood Puppeteer brings it in on my side, and then if I kill Blood Puppeteer, I can throw it on the opponent's side, but I can't die. I can't kill this unit.
I can kill it instead.
As opposed to what do you? It's basically trading 1 damage for that's probably worth it.
I mean, you only have 6 health left.
Hey. Let's go 1 into.
Hey now.
Let's go 1 into Rampage. I guess it won't matter, right?
Roll that die. I mean, it does because we definitely want him off the table. Got him.
You go.
Blood
2
one?
blood, 1 blood. How many blood?
1 blood.
1 blood. Okay.
Look at this board though. Woo!
All right, and then I'll swing Blood Puppeteer in at Fire Belly.
Okay. Got it.
Good die.
I'll swing here.
Yes.
And blood 1.
And then feel free to kill Blood Puppeteer if you would.
Yeah, let's meditate. And then actually I have to pass. Do you have an action?
Yeah, I can swing at the Chimera with Blood Puppet.
Great. Then comes back around to us, and I'll do 1 to your thing.
You can swing with a 0 attack, right?
Yeah, you just punch the air.
All right, that puts Blood Puppet on their side and Blood Puppeteer in the garbage.
All right.
And then I'll do 1 with Noah's side action.
To remove the red ring.
Boom.
All right. End of turn.
Yeah.
Walk us through it.
Okay. Hold on, I'll get the book. We gotta get the book. Recover as normal. Remove 1 from everything. Remove 1 here for 1 red rains. Okay. Exhaust dice as normal. Good. These are good dice. I'm a ceremonial man. I'm so not, though. I see exactly how these are all supposed to play, and it's like
stacks on stacks.
Disgusting. You can recur everything, and then if you get Butterfly Monks out, by the way, someone was saying you could heal me with them. That's cool, but of course you won't.
Yeah.
Place red rains on the Chimera for each aspect in play. There is 0. Replenish aspects. Add face down aspects to the Chimera's battlefield.
What happens when this runs out?
Fatigued. We flip this over.
Can I go left or right?
And we reshuffle.
When he runs out, that's bad for him, right?
The second time he runs out for 2-player, it's really good for us. Yes, bad for him. I guess same idea.
Yes.
Replenish any status tokens. We don't need to. And then at the end of the round, the first player token, when the first player token is passed to the Chimera, pointed at the player who did not have it. So it takes 1 damage, courtesy of my Blood Puppet, and it sticks around, yeah?
Just gonna put that like that.
It doesn't clear at the end of the round?
I don't think so. It's only when his ultimate fires.
Is it just the ultimate? I could have sworn it said that it did that every time. Yeah, it's just the ultimate.
These clear every time.
Do they though? They don't.
No, they don't.
They don't. None of it does.
Specifically.
No, nothing clears. It's the ultimate that clears it.
Yeah.
Dude, so I could just stack up Blood Puppets and keep Noah, keep him from getting red rains, and then just dunk.
Interesting.
10,
right.
20, 5, 9. We're almost halfway there.
Yeah, this goes to you. Well, and we actually have a open board with stuff on the table as well. So this is our moment.
It's just the moment. I'm going to put my Blood Puppet here. I just want us to remember that it's there. Okay, let's try a new hand. Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on. This card is awesome, man.
I think I'm going to summon a Butterfly Monk.
Oh, what a hand. What a hand.
What a mighty, mighty hand. Here for protection. And then I will go ahead and Shifting Mist into 2 frogs for control.
For control? I have all good cards. I love these cards. Well, I can't.
We have to wait till stuff's on the table.
Yeah.
Because I'll ping them with a mist spirit and you'll eat them with the crow.
Okay.
You know what? And actually, I'm going to do 1 frog and 1 wolf so that I can move 2 of those dice down.
How close am I to dying, really? Should I hold off using my ability a bunch? Probably.
I think at this point, if we just keep clearing the board, we'll win.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Like, we have enough bodies on the table that we should be able to clear anything that comes up.
I'm only swinging at 1. I'm swinging in ones,
Does it
man.
get plus value?
Only if they're wounded.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the mist spirits are for.
Till we can kill one thing.
Every
2.
Every round, that's easy. We got it.
Okay, well, I've got to play something.
Where's the beef?
It's a good question. I need things to die. Like
I actually have a mist typhoon, which is 1 damage to all units, all opponents' units. So
opponents for sure.
Yeah.
You're sure it says that?
It says all opponents' units. Yeah.
Not Nature's Wrath.
No.
Okay.
So if we can just stall them long enough and let them exhaust, like I can block with this thing if they're and then 1 to all of them, and then we can just.
But it's going to drop the thing that does 1 to everything on our side of the board, and we're going to lose literally 7 units. 8 units. We're going to lose 8 units.
We got to use them as we go. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so I can take a damage to play something. That's good.
I think that's fine.
It is fine, isn't it?
I'll start using my butterfly monks to heal you.
Sure. Side action, Phoenix Attendant in the hand, courtesy of ceremonial.
I want to win, but I want to win at a point where you have 1 health. You know what I mean?
Main action, Phoenix Attendant here.
All right. He's beefy.
Yeah, he's beefy, and he can soak 1 wound back, so it's like an infinite loop.
We like that.
For a 1/4 body.
Come here, Tom.
Yeah.
You're first player, so we'll let you roll first.
Cool.
All right, this is a red rain token.
Yeah, it's fine. Let's put it here.
Okay.
And then 7, I deal the damage to the opposing player's target Phoenixborn. That's the one I don't want. I really could use.
Only so many 7s can get
Not that one. And then what happens? Probably reveal.
I would guess, yeah.
Reveal. Present fear.
My turn.
Perfect bone crow target.
7.
All right, cool. So you do the same thing. Take a damage and reveal.
Haunting Instincts. He's got to get.
What's it say?
If he destroys the unit, we get a red rain token.
Okay.
It's fine. All right. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I exhaust this guy twice.
Okay.
And then I can ping your guy to give him 1 damage.
And then we bone crow, no guard.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy. So we'll steady gaze. Use 2 masks. Exhaust this guy. Then I will use the frog. I'll do damage here.
All right.
I did my job.
You did it. But your job didn't require a guard roll. Bone crow gonna swing in there. We'll swing in with this one.
Yeah, definitely the right choice. Left crow, not right crow. You know what I mean?
Here we go.
Easy. It's a 66% chance.
It still does 1.
He's wounded.
Wait. If it is, add 1 to the attack roll for the remainder of the turn if it's targeting a card with any wound tokens on it when it's declared. So that's 2 damage to the.
Yeah, it's just 2 damage.
That's 2 damage to the body.
All right, we'll get him next time. We'll
yeah,
get him
next time. It'll get him next time. We got another bone crow waiting in the wings there.
All right.
Totally fine. And then I will side action Phoenix Attendant to move a wound to it.
Oh yes, you can do that forever.
Only if it's no wound tokens on. But then we send it with a chant once an ally has died. There's a lot of moving parts.
Wow.
It's more than I'm asking for, honestly.
It's a, what do you call those complex machines that do simple things?
Rube Goldberg. Yeah, it really is, man. It really is.
Woo!
I'm moving 1 damage.
Meanwhile, you look over your opponent and they're like molten gold. Okay. Die roll to us.
Yeah.
I'll let you go since you're the first player.
Thanks. I guess that is how that should work. Very kind of you.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Wait. We didn't kill this thing, so
He might attack you. We can block with something that's got 2 life.
yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's fine. Did his job.
12 and a basic.
12's got
Place a red range. That's fine. And then reveal. Firebelly. Declared. Deal 1 to all units.
He's got to go.
And Phoenix Born the opposing player controls. This can't attack.
He's got to go.
We can't let it happen.
Yeah. Mine.
Yours.
An 8.
Good. Deal damage to your Phoenix Born and reveal a card.
My goodness.
These burn players are awful.
Whiplash. When it comes into play, destroy the opposing player's target leftmost unit with 1 or more wound tokens on it. If you cannot deal damage to the player's target leftmost unit.
Easy. Fine. Cover them up.
Okay. Well, you need to deal with our problems again?
Do you want me to try to crow it? Just see what happens?
Yeah, crow this thing.
Yeah.
We can't let this trigger, so I'm going to use my side action on that.
Okay, yeah.
So just clear it?
Yeah, it can't.
Yeah, and then I'm going to attempt to punch this with a Mist Spirit.
Okay. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, let's Bone Crow here.
Yeah. Roll them up.
2 attack. Easy mode.
Got him.
2 blood.
Oh. Let's go there.
2 blood in. Now, a unit has been destroyed, so I could get another crow here.
Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we is a great question, Zach. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
In the age of the crow, crow on, I say.
It is a crow's age. Ridiculous.
I do love these bone crows. I gotta
Yeah,
tell you, that's
yeah.
the kind of
There's-
tier 2 that I'm looking for.
There's ways to build ceremonial that aren't as Rube Goldberg, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
We're going to go Mist Spirit here, attempting it.
You got it.
It's an 8.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So,
Favorable die. for
blood
us.
1, blood 1.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah. I thought they were just like a rally cry.
Blood 1, blood 1.
blood 1, blood 1.
We're going to side action. We're going to do 2 damage to the Firebelly for another blood 1.
Wait, what'd you just do? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Dude, look at us go.
It would just
Feeling
like clear
great.
your board, which is not good.
What's up, Cast here? It's going well. We're on a tear. We can't be stopped at this point.
Why when you Scott, I'm asking how many crows can you have? You can have a murder of crows. Now Bone Crow you can have 4. It says it on the bottom left of that.
Yeah, you can have 1 murder of them. Exactly. Good joke. Starman said, great to get back from having my 2-year-old grandson, Zach, for the day to my other favorite pastime, Ashes Reborn.
Your other favorite Zach is what I thought you were going to say.
I'll tell you what. You and a 2-year-old playing some Ashes Reborn, it writes itself. It's going to be a great time, surely, right?
Here, this is something that, speaking of grand anything, I've been watching the show Modern Family.
Yeah.
And 2 of the main characters are parents in the show. And then their oldest kid is having a kid, so they're becoming grandparents. But the terrifying thing about that to me was the people who are becoming grandparents, in my mind, are like my oldest brother's age.
Yeah.
Which is true. It's like, wait a second. Like, I'm actually a stone's throw from people that are similar age. I'm nowhere near being a grandparent myself. But like, in a decade, I could easily have been a grandparent.
Yeah.
If I'd had a kid young enough.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It just really hit me. It was last night. I saw that. Like, it was happening. I was just like...
Yeah, that's weird.
As an example, my oldest brother's oldest kid is currently in Ireland on a band trip, but he is about to be 16.
Mm-hmm.
So, technically, my brother in 2 or 3 years could... I mean, even now, could even be... But in 2 or 3 years, particularly, it's crazy to think that my brother could be a grandpa. Yeah, like, we're at that age. Interesting.
That is really wild.
Right? Like, Daniel could be a grandpa soon.
Yeah.
It's not...
Old Grandpa Daniel.
It's not...
I'll be sure to tell him that's what I'm going to call him.
Yeah, old Gramps. I can't wait. And yeah, he's actually turning 40 soon. So
Do you still have his toes, or did he lose them in the triathlon?
He just lost the toenails for
right
the mega marathon.
Okay.
Chaos Theory saying my oldest daughter will be graduating high school when I'm 42. Pretty crazy. Yeah. That is the math.
We just did our stuff. I summoned the Bone Crow. We got to do the bad stuff.
Yeah.
What did you do on your turn? You did the
I
water
removed
blast.
Your unit and
and
removed
the,
this
yeah,
unit.
yeah.
Three's
Yeah,
good.
3 in a basic. Come on. Attack if able, if not reveal. Whiplash. When it comes to play, destroy the leftmost unit with 1 or more wound tokens. Phoenix Attendant. No.
Bummer. That whiplash, man.
But hey,
It'll get you.
Chant of Transfusion gets a bobble.
Do we know what happens when the Randall's exhausted?
Randall himself?
When his deck runs out again? Do we know what that means?
I've never gotten there, but it's good for us, I think.
Yeah, we're normally winning by that point. All right, 9. I think I'm going to take another direct damage.
Deal damage to the opponent's Phoenix Born and reveal.
All right. I was saying I would use the Butterfly Monk on you, but...
You know, I had a prediction.
just to be clear. All right, we're going to reveal a Frozen in Fear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got to go.
But the problem is everything has to go, isn't it?
Everything does have to go, yeah. Fine. Fine.
Okay, well, so how are you going to contribute to your own success there?
I see.
Just as an idea, I have things I can do.
I mean, I can punch it with a Mist Spirit, and you could then crow it.
Attempt to crow it. That's 2 attempts.
It's 2 attempts. There was an attempt.
I've got 2 guaranteed damage, 1 and 1. That means 1 guard roll means we get it. How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about me using my 1 damage to everything on the table card?
Everything on the table?
All the opponent's things on the table.
Oh, that's acceptable.
Because it would clear this, it would put 1 here to set up your crow, and it would put 1 here to set up a future crow.
Yeah, well, you got crows in different area codes.
That sounds good.
Different area crows.
But I could also just wait and let more things get on the table.
Well, we're just waiting to get us
dead.
Actually, no, I appreciate the waiting because I've got 2 1s here, and those are going to be weenies.
Yeah.
So should we wait?
I do not have 2 1s though.
No, you got dads.
I've got problems.
So maybe the good thing about the play you're thinking of making. Although you could just do that with a Frogger. Now you don't have a Frogger.
I think what I should do is use a Mist Spirit to attack here.
Whoa.
If this thing attacks me,
it's only attacking. The trigger's only when he attacks, not when he counters. If that matters.
Yeah. Well, I just think I can't block him because he's terrified. I was gonna say I could just block it with a thing, but I can't.
Yeah.
So that's a problem.
So I've got 2 no guard roll here, or I've got 2 off a Bone Crow if it's injured with a guard roll, and then I get a side action.
What if we did the 2? Well,
you gotta see if the guard roll lands, you know?
I was gonna say we could do the 2 first. And if that is happening, then it's really easy for me to do 1.
Without a guard roll?
Without a guard roll.
Well, the 2 is guaranteed. There's no guard roll involved in the 2.
Oh, well, if you have a 2 guaranteed, I have a 1 to everything guaranteed.
I've got a 2 guaranteed. And you've got a 1 guaranteed.
I feel like I'm not as worried about these because I have so many of these things to spit out.
Yeah, right on. Okay, well, let's just do the guaranteed then.
Okay.
We'll start here. Old Salt. Coming in. Knife and a basic. Comes into play with 1 wound token on it. Comes into play, deal a damage here.
Got him.
Then I'll use the Chant of Transfusion as a side action. Remove a status token, remove a wound from a target unit, put it on another unit.
Yeah, you will. All right, we're going to use a Mist Typhoon. It's a mask and a leaf. We're going to do 1 damage to all of the opponent's units. So this will clear, this will take 1, that'll clear.
How much blood we got?
Blood 2.
Like 2 total?
No, 2 on mine.
So 3 total?
This also lets me draw a card.
Cool. This is a great comment there from Justin. Did you see that? Love you guys.
Hey, love you too. Thanks for being here.
Recently got into Ashes as my first ever LCG. Now I'm super into Arkham Horror as well, so I've been binging your content. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man, getting into Ashes and then PVE solo for Ashes and then Arkham,
crazy.
It's like killer.
What I'm curious as a more recent watcher of the content. What's been your favorite so far? What do you enjoy most about it? If you're willing to share. Bad guy things?
Bad guy things.
Give you the honors.
I don't like the 5. 5's fine. Reveal, attack with revealed.
Okay.
Rampage. 2 to the rightmost is totally acceptable. Taken.
You can counter.
I can counter.
Just take them off the board.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
Without even wasting time.
Yeah, no time wasted.
Boom. Blood 1.
Boom, blood 1. Right? Easy. That was a great exchange.
Yeah,
I love that
It
exchange.
was a great little moment,
Love
actually.
that
Yeah,
exchange.
it's fine. Basic and a 10.
Old Salt's the best, man.
Especially if you have that transfusion going on.
10. Raise 2 basic rage die 1 level.
What if
we
there's
can't.
only 1?
We can't. There's only
All right,
1.
great,
So
perfect.
definitely it doesn't keep going.
I would agree.
I think it does though.
It's called the statute of limitations.
I think it goes. I think it goes up. I think it's
Rules check. Rules check. I don't think that's how it goes. I don't think.
And then reveal a card.
Oh wait! This is a catastrophe. So Isai Mist Typhoon only hits my units, but it says deal 1 damage to all opponent's units.
Yeah, apparently there's a rule about it.
That seems.
Why did you have to make a rule about that? It was so much better otherwise.
This just feels wrong.
Is there anything else you can do that can make you do 1?
Nick Conley says they do continue, so I was wrong about that too.
We gotta get through. We gotta get do all the stuff wrong so everybody knows. When resolving an area of effect that affects each, every, all, something in play, it only affects your own battlefield and the opposing Chimera's battlefield, and also it hurts your opponent's units as well. Doesn't say that.
So let's back it up. Your guy that I destroyed doesn't get destroyed. That's how we destroy them.
Yeah. So that's 1 blood less.
This is this guy. And then the thing that got destroyed on my side is this thing.
Would still get destroyed.
You've done 2 of it. I'm just trying to decide if that's the right way for me to do this. And this doesn't exist yet. So I rolled it back. And then let me just see. Because I think in this case, I would rather just risk swinging at it.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Save the card, save the resource, and put the card I drew back.
Guard roll it.
Got it. So the blood goes back if you remove that.
Blood goes back. I didn't remove the blood.
Okay, great.
Remove that blood. And you kill a Mist Spirit's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it.
And then if this is the case, then what I'm going to do is when this thing reveals and attacks me, I'm going to play Shadow Blade. Cost me 1 basic.
Okay.
After play declares attackers, draw 2 cards. Deal 1 damage to a target unit an opponent controls. This one.
Boom.
1 blood back on the board. And then deal 1 damage to another target unit an opponent controls.
Sweet.
We're kind of back where we started then. And then it comes to our turn. Shadow Blade is the best, man.
I didn't reveal anything.
Oh, you haven't done that
I haven't
yet.
done this yet.
You haven't done that yet, okay.
3 and a basic.
Easy. Attack if able, if not reveal.
Iron Scales.
Just the defendy guy.
Yeah. Okay. Easy peasy. Well, I think I'm going to attempt to attack Iron Scales. And then if that hits, I'm going to play the Mist Typhoon and do 1 to both of them.
I can play cleanup on that.
If I do 1, can you clean it up?
If you do 1 there exactly.
Mm-hmm. Or what are you cleaning up, I guess? Let's go back this up. You know what I mean?
What exactly are you cleaning up? Okay, well, let me give you a little. So I've got 1 good damage.
Like 1 auto damage?
It's real good. I've got one really good damage. Or I've got 2 damage, but it could be a lot more than 2 damage. You know what I'm saying? Does that track?
What makes it variable?
The amount of wound tokens on my side of the board. For every one of those, I would get to do a damage.
So is it better for me for you to take 3 from this guy in some manner?
I'm not taking 3 from that.
I'm just saying, like if you don't have a BP. You had a 4 health guy earlier. So like if you punched here, you would take 3, and then you'd have more wound tokens to.
Here's the deal: if you go there and the guard roll is good, I'll play the old salt, throw a wound on it, we'll kill it, and I'll have another wound token on the board.
Okay,
that's a deal.
I'm gonna attempt to punch here.
That's my guarantee to you.
Got
Beautiful. Okay, then we will play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My battlefield's 7. Play an old salt. When it comes into play, put a wound token on it, and when it comes into play, deal a damage there.
Sweet.
It's dead.
Oh, blood 2.
Blood 2.
Actually,
5 and 1. Wow, we need more dice.
Look at us. Told you, man. We turned the corner. We have turned the corner.
Okay, everything's cool. Now we could summon another crow here, but we're not.
All right.
I don't want no crow.
Crow
is a guy.
Oh man.
9.
That's
Oh
the direct
no,
damage
that's the
thing.
direct damage one. No, stop.
Yeah.
Burn player. Reveal. Fire belly. When it's declared as an attacker, deal a damage to everything. That would be so bad for me. Please don't let that attack somehow.
A 2.
2 and 2. Attack if able, if not reveal.
We rolled so many basics this round.
Yeah, we're crushing.
Iron scales again. All right, and then we're free and clear, man. No more rolls.
Dude, we're totally free and clear right now. You wouldn't even believe how free and clear we are.
So
I've got 3 damage right here. No rolls, no nonsense. This thing's got to go, clearly.
yeah. So I can do 1 and 1
Without even thinking?
without thinking.
Okay, that's easy. Then we got a bunch of rolls to get that thing off the board.
Yeah. So let's start there. Mist Typhoon. We'll draw the card. Spend here and here. And then it's 1 to each of them.
That's your main action there.
This is the damage.
Wow, dude, where? Oh, here they are.
All right, and then
I'll
was
take
my
an
main
action.
yeah.
Blood Brawl. Pay 1. Resolve the following for each wound token. Deal 1 damage to a target unit and opponent controls. So deal 1. Deal 1. Deal 1.
Okay. Blood 2 from my side.
And blood 1 here. So 3 blood coming in.
Okay.
Now we've got just nothing but net here.
Yeah.
So let's start with Blood Puppeteer into Hunting Instincts.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess, sure. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Done. Dead.
Blood 2.
Blood 2.
He's about to be exhausted too. You guys hear that sound? The sound of the pain train coming into the station.
Choo choo.
Choo choo. I had no doubts at any point at all in this stream. I'm gonna meditate with a card from hand. We're gonna turn this into a leaf. And then my main action is gonna be a massive growth on my butterfly monk.
Oh, hello. Whoa, really? Let's go, dude.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, really. So that was my action.
Okay.
Really?
I'm gonna go
Told you that pain train was coming to town.
Serve the city, deal 1 damage to an unexhausted unit, which is Old Salt. And then it gets +1 attack. And I'm gonna swing at the Chimera for 3.
Get him.
Ding ding ding, ding ding ding, ding ding ding. Over to you.
I'm gonna swing at the Chimera for 5.
That's a fresh dice.
It's a whole die.
Okay, let's swing at Chimera for 1.
I'm gonna use my last die to summon a Mist Spirit.
55 of 70.
I'm gonna swing 1 more.
Okay. it, Chimera. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now?
You got anything else? You got a crow.
Crow for 1.
Doesn't it get plus because he's wounded or something?
I think it's only units, not Phoenix Born. Yeah, unit. If it's targeting a card with any wound tokens on it, it's a card with a wound token, bro. These Bone Crows can crush the Chimera.
Yeah. It's been built for that. You always have a target that's wounded, basically.
Super cool.
Okay. End of the round.
End of the round.
This goes away.
Dude, look at this board.
Yeah. It's nice design because, like, technically, if the Chimera doesn't hit the ultimate on the first turn, he has an advantage up front because you're building. And the second turn, if you can turn the corner, you go into the third turn ahead. But then a lot of times by then is when he's actually hitting his ultimate, and then he does a lot of mean things to you.
Yeah, we got all that out of the way early.
We did get all that out of the way early.
Like a bunch of geniuses.
Yeah.
I don't actually want this card.
Don't deck yourself.
Don't deck yourself. Don't deck yourself before you wreck yourself.
Or you should deck yourself before you wreck yourself. You know what I mean? You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
That was a heck of a roll. Is it the Chimera again this first play, or does it go back to me? Is it like a circle or a back and forth?
It's Chimera, us, Chimera, us, Chimera, us.
So Chimera's first this time.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Now we're going to refill this board, but I think you might run out of cards.
Oh, that's good. What does that say?
So 1, I think we go back and forth technically.
Yeah.
2, 3. 4.
Dude, you giving me all the dads. Look at you. What is this?
Hey, I had
Come
a bunch
on,
last
man.
time. So there's 4 and 4, but he's out of cards.
Okay, the Chimera is fatigued. The Chimera cannot draw cards. Its draw pile is empty. After 1 or more cards are discarded off the top of its draw pile, place 1 wound token on the Chimera for each discarded card.
What about each card it couldn't put into play?
I think it would take 2 damage right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's already an advantage for us because there's only 4 cards. But then once we beat all these up, he doesn't have anything left.
It's over forever? Wait, no, wait. Set this card by the Chimera and then shuffle the Chimera's discard pile to create a new draw pile.
Gotcha.
Set all rage dice to their basic side. Yeah, dude. Nice.
So
I should have read the card. The Chimera is fatigued when resolving. The Chimera cannot draw cards. Its draw pile is considered to be empty. So if I had things that like abundance that made it draw, after 1 or more cards are discarded off the top of its draw pile, place 1 wound token on the Chimera for each discarded card. So if I had a card that milled cards from the top, it would rock.
Do we keep filling his board?
Yes. Yeah, you do. You know you do. So really, for us, this is really never going to matter unless we had mill decks. But it gives us a little benefit where we get to lower all the rage dice to this side.
Fatigue. Nick says, is this the second time through? The fatigue card is double-sided.
Yeah, it's the second time through.
Yeah.
It doesn't draw to hurt us, right?
I don't know.
Surely not. It doesn't say it.
I mean, it could be at this point every card that he does anything with, he's taking the damage. So like, he might take 2 there.
But it says he cannot draw cards, so he wouldn't refill the board. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay. He's first this time.
Dun,
So
dun,
there you
dun.
go. Oh wait, I need to draw.
That's a 1, right?
Well, that's a reroll. Whatever it is. There you go.
4. Attack if able, if not reveal. Acceptable. Hunting instincts. Destroy something. Place a red range token.
Okay, fine.
Oh, I need to refill my dice too.
3 and a basic.
Oh, I got recover 1s here too.
A 3 is a attack if able, if not reveal.
Dude, look at this roll.
Oh man, all knives, man. It's the knives out roll. Rampage. He's got to go. How much damage do we have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 58.
Too short of 60 right now.
So 12? We need 12 damage.
Can I send everything at the Chimera?
I don't think so. Something about these things being in play matters, I think.
Yeah, like the cards that drive the game.
I don't know, though.
Targeting the Chimera is analogous to targeting the Phoenix Born. Declare attackers. Choose any number of unexhausted units you control.
Nick Conley says, sure can.
Declare blockers. Unexhausted units with defender on the opposing battlefield block. Resolve battles. Resolve each battle in the order of your choice. Unblocked attackers battle the Chimera.
So otherwise you just swing.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
It's your short one.
But you've got one, surely.
Yeah. So swing. Batter.
I'm swinging with everything at the Chimera for 11 damage.
All right, load them up.
Load 'em up.
Saddle up, partner.
There's 7. There's 11.
I particularly like this positioning because if we defeat him and we have to face off,
no,
exhausted.
you're gonna.
Don't mind me.
I forgot. It's not playing a team game. You bamboozled me.
Well, you're the guy with 12 on the board. I can't do anything about that.
All right. Just remember my noble sacrifice here.
Yeah. All right. So my Mist Spirit. He's one left, right? So we'll finish it with the Mist Spirit.
Uh-huh. Okay, well.
So what
Nick
happens now?
loses again.
We roll one of these.
We beat the Chimera. First of all, that was excellent.
Yeah.
That's the most fun Ashes I've played. In the sense that it's actually fun. It's not as viscerally cerebral as a PvP Ashes game, which is fun in its own way. But it achieves the kind of co-op awesomeness with the puzzle in front of you so well.
Yeah.
Super, super good.
Yeah, it is very good. I like as well. So we were on a Corset Precon and the Corpse of Heroes Precon from the Red Rains box, or the Corpse of Heroes box. And there's definitely a lot of places we could have been worse and made mistakes and even little things we were missing throughout the whole thing. But the fact that it's playable and in this fashion with such little card pools is very important. Because a new player buys the master set in this, that needs to be a good experience.
Yeah, this is better. This is, I won't say better, I guess, but it's comparable, if not better, than both Arkham and Marvel out of the core set.
I mean,
Arkham out of the core set, I haven't done the revised. They revised the same old scenarios? That weird one. The third one's really questionable.
The witch one?
Yeah, that one was weird.
So, yeah, I mean, the Arkham campaigns are a totally different lane, but in terms of just
Champions, it's equivalent to Champions out of the core set.
Yeah, easily.
You feel good about it. You feel like you have a lot of agency. You can start deck building and messing with stuff. The enemy you could play over and over and over again. Super, super good.
And you have the different aspects and the different difficulty levels. So that's all really good.
All right, now we go Highlander style.
So what happens? We roll this?
We roll this, and if it's a Red Rains, we fight each other.
It's not.
Yeah,
so we both win.
Nice.
If we had to fight, it was going to be, well, one of us can no longer be undefeated in the Red Rain scenarios.
Yeah, I got to take 4 damage and my board's exhausted. I think that looks pretty good.
I will tell you, out of this, if you play this Aerodel starter, I could feel it so intensely that she doesn't really have any big units. And so there were moments where I'd have like 4 resources and the board was clear. And I would just have like potato card.
Yeah.
And it was fine. But yeah, like if I was looking to modify this deck, one of the first things I think I would do is find some ally that costs in the die colors that cost 2 or 3 dice.
You remember those like really hot competitive Aerodel decks? Aren't they running like Snake and stuff? Or
they can't run Snake.
They're running big stuff.
The
beef.
Yeah, they're definitely. Aren't they running the Knights?
They're running beef.
Isn't that what it was?
Oh yeah, everyone's running the Knights.
Oh yeah, it's a Knights kind of meta.
Yeah, that's great, man. So heroic one. So what we could do right now, if you're like a campaign style player, so check this out. Check out the campaign mode. So we're on heroic difficulty campaign.
Nick only says good old Frostbite there. That is what they do.
Yeah,
there it is.
So we could at this point choose one other pre-constructed deck we own and select up to 3 copies each of 3 different cards to build with. So I would take this and I could, let's say, okay, so let's go into this shot here. So I'm a deck builder and I'm thinking, well, I didn't play all these Serve the Cities and I only needed 2 Bone Crows. So let's just kind of leave that there. I can recur the Blood Puppet, so I can drop one of those. Chance of Transfusion, I don't know. Do I need all 3 of those? I'll take another Serve the City out. Maybe I just have 1 and I start with it. Maybe I'll just have 1 chant and start with that. So I'll drop these 2 out. And then I'll say, ooh, I like that Shadow Blade a lot. I liked this, I didn't really get a lot of value out of Infuriate. So let me just drop that entirely. Infuriate's gone.
Yeah, one of the most common adjustments that you would make is not running 3. So we both had 3 copies of each spell in our deck, and I did not need 3 copies of each spell.
So I've got 9 cards that I'm acceptable cutting, and so then I can choose choose one other precon, and then I could take 9 cards from that precon and slot them in here.
Nice.
So like if we have a master set, I could take whatever the precon for Mayoni is, and maybe I put Golden Veil and some other cards in here. I customize that deck. We flip to Heroic level 2, and we go again.
Yeah.
Or we stop the play session and come back in next time.
I really dig that like layered deck building options where you're not just here's all 1,000 cards that you could possibly play.
Yeah.
Super cool. This is so awesome.
Great stuff. Well, thanks so much for joining us, everybody.
Before we go,
PVE solo.
I promised Bryce we could do a segment.
What's the segment?
So before we do the segment, what was I going to say? Someone had a question in the chat that I want to answer.
And again, these are all out the door. These are all headed to subscribers. You should have them Friday, Saturday, most places. Monday, Tuesday, probably at the farthest reaches, or if something goes wrong or delays in postal stuff.
So the segment is this. What's next for Ashes PVE? What can I do to make sure I will get future releases and am covered? And or what should I, if they're buying the master set and Veros, where do they go next?
Marketing, you say?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal. If you bought into Ashes Reborn because you wanted to play the PvE solo mode, and so you bought the Master Set and you bought the Red Rains expansion, Red Rains Corpus of Eros expansion, what should you do next? Well, Zach, I got to tell you, the first thing that I would do is I would go over to teamcovenant.com, Ashes, and I would subscribe. There's 2 things that does. One is it's going to get you the next, immediate next PvE releases. So what a subscription is basically all new products that release for Ashes. You automatically get charged for those products and they get shipped to you. We're on subscriptions for a ton of different games. Ashes is one of those games. And so it's a good thing to do is to subscribe. The second thing that it does, which is notable for Ashes, is that it guarantees that the game continues to get made / produced. So this is the first of what we call a player-driven production, a PDP subscription. And this is where the number of people subscribed to the game are like tied to the production of the game. So we have a deal with Plaid Hat, and they're looking at those subscription numbers, and they're saying, well, as long as those subscription numbers are this level, we will continue to make these products. If there's ever not enough interest in actually buying these products, then we'll retire the game. And so in that way, like players are actively deciding if the game is continuing to get printed, or if eventually enough people are satisfied with it and they've seen what they want to see and they start dropping off the subscription because they don't want new products, then it will stop getting made. So the ball is basically, it's in all of the players' hands. If you want to keep seeing new releases like this, like Red Rains Corpus of Eros and potentially future PvP releases, then subscribe. If you otherwise don't, then don't subscribe.
Yeah.
And enjoy your collection and move on.
If you are new, the most common things to do after a master set and this Corpus of Eros would be the deluxe boxes that are Song of Soaksend and Law of Lions.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Good, great options.
They come in this kind of packaging. It's like a nice storage box. But then beyond that, they also come with dice types that aren't in the master set and a pre-constructed deck using that magic type with a Phoenixborn. So those are usually the first stop after the master set. And then past that point, it's really just what die types you're into and which Phoenixborn and cards do you want to get. And there's a ton of them out there, and you can pick them up pack at a time. You don't have to get all of them. Nowhere close to needing all of them. As you saw, we were playing essentially with just the master set and the Corpus of Eros. But there's a ton of content out there, and one of the best things about solo and co-op versions of games is that it's not competitive, so you won't feel behind.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you were playing this with someone who had a full collection, like you wouldn't necessarily feel behind them. Like you're just going to be playing the game, and they may be more efficient than you because of whatever card combinations they have. But even the campaign mode, you don't play like that. You play with a precon, and you build over time. So at that point, it's really check out the Phoenixborn and add them as you see fit.
And those releases are on plaidhatgames.com. So all the previous releases you can get direct from Plaid Hat, and all the future stuff is going to flow through the subscription. So those are your options for getting the products. And we appreciate everybody so much for being a part of this. For I know I saw Nick was in the chat, being able to like have enough interest in the subscription to invest design time into adding an additional game mode to the game is a big deal. I don't think that happens if we're just barely above the subscription numbers. So seeing the outpouring of support for the game really allowed Plaid Hat to kind of double down and say like, all right, well, we'll go for it. What's a good next step for the game? And you can already see so many new players getting involved through the PvE solo lens.
Tons of interest.
And it's only getting started, right? So we've just got the release out. So after the release is out, now people get in their hands. Now other people see it. Videos get posted. And now there's a very clear way for somebody who's like, oh, Ashes PVE, they find out 6 months later. It's a whole vibe. It's a whole new thing. So absolutely love it. And Guppy saying, love this great game. Looking forward to it. Enjoy the release party. 6:40 a.m. here. Double shot espresso to celebrate. That sounds great.
Early morning. And if you aren't already there, check out our Discord channel. And if you have any questions, that's a great place for it. There's an Ask Covenant channel. You can ask us anything. There's also an Ashes channel, and the people there are fantastic. So
and
if you have
league
any
games
questions,
happen on Wednesdays. You can play webcam games on our server. There's also a bunch of leagues happening in the official Plaid Hat Ashes Discord. A lot of different options to play the game digitally as well. So I'm going to go hit the outro just like the old days.
Skeleton Crew? What?
Because I don't know that we have the automated outro.
I'm going to sit here
stare at everybody.
awkwardly.
I don't even know if we'll have the outro running because I think the file was still waiting.
Ray, I see you. I hear you.
Still waiting on stuff. All right, Zach, say goodbye to everybody.